Hello, hello. Let me unmute you guys real quick. And we are here. We're back. Happy New Year. We are back. It's our first one of the year. Welcome back. It's Wrath of the Godkin. We're in the haunted house. We're a little bit late. Sorry about that. It was mostly me just getting set up. So hello and welcome to Wrath of the Godkin, the D&D campaign, where you don't have to be the master of unlocking things to know that this residence is evil. Say hello to Ronnie, the bugbear fighter, Waylon, the human paladin, Kelken, the furbolg druid, Oz, the Kenku wizard, and Affinity, the tiefling bard. Our heroes are experts at getting themselves into trouble, but before they do precisely that, let's remind you viewers at home what happened last time on Wrath of the Godkin. I'm a member of STARS! Get those Jills up in the chat if you got them. So last time, the party dealt with, like, a Pac-Man inspired maze, and a hedge maze, and yeah, Oz has a new emote, as you can see now. Yeah, there's those Jills. And then they dealt with a winter caretaker who seemed to take a certain shine to the party. Afterwards, they broke into the shed that had become newly unlocked thanks to the curse being reversed. They got they found a mansion key inside of it, and they also found some chemicals pertaining to plants. One that was like a sort of like a super fertilizer, and the other that was like a weed killer. And I think they pocketed some vials of those. So anyway, they went back to the front yard and found Dvorak with Eddie the cat. Eddie the cat made a touching reunion with Oz through a ward, so they were sort of on opposite sides of the glass, like Lisa and her new boyfriend in the Simpsons movie. Yarg, the friendly ghost, told the religious-leaning members of the party to ascend to Aurelia Chapel, should they need a respite. Inside the manor, they finally made it inside. They found only doom and gloom. So they started looking for the chapel. They went upstairs and found this creepy stained glass window. They also found a weird, like, set of, like, what looks to be train tracks going through the manor foyer. So they found this giant stained glass window with some creepy panels, a chapel roan, and they found that it was missing 5 pieces. And they went into a hallway to find some new happy haunts. Before we get started, reminder, you can donate to the stream with biddies to name an NPC or buff a bad guy, and other such things. What's the third one? Inspire a player. Wonderful. We do have 2 people with birthday dice, because their birthdays were here. I think Oddish and Ink both have birthday dice now. And so it is Summerfire 3K, aka Sunday, in the game, and it's 11 a.m.-ish, and the party just beat up some creepy plant monsters, these things that looked like they were made of vines and just like unholy humanoid shaped, but definitely not human abominations in an overgrown vine-ridden bedroom. They also previously found, what did you guys find in the other bedrooms? You found like a really messy room with like a bunch of broken dolls and shit.
And that's where I got my fake stabby sword.
Yeah. We also found a
Oh
key.
yeah, a key. Yes, you did find a key in the center of that room, I think. And that's the kind of thing a DM would say, because, like, why would that matter to anyone fucking else, right? It gives you stuff to think about, right? Why did he say center? What does that mean about the rest of the room? Is there other stuff in the rest of the room? Should we go back in and step on all the broken glass? Yes. Yes to all of these.
Yes.
Okay, so we are back. We're good to go. I'm good to go. What would you guys like to do? You're sort of like in the center of this overgrown, plant-ridden room. Vines creeping, crawling all over the place. I'm caffeinated. I'm not baked. I am ready to DM with a certain level of obsessive attentiveness today, so get ready for that shit. Yeah, it's pretty overgrown in here, guys. There's stuff where Ronnie and Kel and Way are standing in this room. It's kind of like you can see that some parts of this room are like very, very thick, dummy thick vines, if you will, that are like spreading around and making terrain rather difficult. However, there are some parts of the room that are just leaves and flora that make it a little bit easier for passage. You guys are out of combat right now, but yeah, what would you like to do? Welcome back, Ink, by the way. This is your first time being inside the house, technically.
It is.
Not Finn's first time, but Ink's first team.
Yeah, I'll just Ronnie will make their way sort of forward carefully. Just gonna try to do a sweep of the room.
Bringing out that stick, poking things.
Yep.
Are there any more of those freaky guys in there? Oz wants to know.
Oz wants to, you're peeking out from behind the door frame as far as humanly possible away. I
haven't seen any yet.
Yeah, I mean, you can check if you would like, but there's no obvious signs of them.
Gonna step over.
Is this like a tree back here?
As you guys are making your way, Ronnie and Kel, as you guys are making your way through that, I would like you to give me some dex saves here.
Yeah.
Cool.
First dex save of the year.
All right, and you're outside of way. So, you guys are going to take each...
God.
6 piercing and 5 poison. Lovely.
Oof.
Oh, wow.
There are a lot of kind
what
of...
was the save on that?
Yeah, what's the DC?
The DC was 18 for that. This is an extremely... Oddish, as you are getting poked by this thing, you are able to discern using your druidic senses that this is not a
good plant.
This is a bad thing. Guys, I don't think this is good. I think it's bad, he declared.
In the haunted house.
Yes. But you're starting to get the sense that, like, these things almost feel like they've been bioengineered, because they have, like, stealthy thorns. Not thorns that are obvious to detract. They're almost like thorns that have been meant to catch. And you're standing just outside of one of the, like, if he was a cartoon, he would have made a Wile E. Coyote shaped hole in the wall. Kind of like, there's an impression of where one of these lashers previously was in there. And it seems like they had been encased in these things. Like, they are somehow immune to it. But as you are now more mindful of it, moving through this will give you advantage on any such saves. And you, if you would like to, you should be able to warn the other party members about this.
Yeah.
I'm also just gonna call out loud to the room in general, because I do have a limited ability to speak to plants.
Sure.
Please chill. We don't mean to harm you.
Baby,
we have
chill.
A friend who might burn you down if you don't stop stinging.
Okay, yeah, you have speech of beast and leaf, right? So you can literally communicate with. So please make a persuasion check on the plants in the room. See if you can reach these guys.
I do get that advantage because of that.
Natural 20.
Amazing.
As you beg in a pleading manner to this room, strangely, the plant life, in a very Poison Ivy-esque fashion, the Batman villain, the vines that had been impeding your progress slowly curve away and carve a pathway towards this desk over here for you. As if to say, this is where you should go. And based on your fact that you reached the plant life, you get this like quiver of not communication back because you can't, but just a druidic sensation within you that it was almost like this weird feeling inside you, Kel, like, oh my god, somebody's talking to us. They almost like they receded away, much like my hairline, in such a way that, like, they were almost startled, like, oh shit, this could be a friend, and, like, went away. They're not, like, gone, they've just cleared a path for you. But it sort of gave you this implication that perhaps you're piecing together this thing in your head now where it's like, man, whoever made this perhaps spoke to these plants often. And I just hit some sense memory with that. That's really weird. But you sort of tuck that away. And Ronnie, you see before you sort of a path in this room that's like of plants that's sort of like leading you in this general direction.
Thank you. I say out loud to the plants.
You see that the plants sort of quiver in response to this.
They continue and like go carefully and are sort of almost like, excuse me.
You're not sure, but you get
Thank
the
you.
weird sense that these plants appreciate that. It's odd. Since Kel talked to them, it seems like they've become more receptive to your presence here.
Is this more of the stuff from the shed?
That right there in
Or
front of you, you approach the pathway that was laid out to you, clearing the difficult terrain, leads to what looks to be a cute, though well-worn and again overgrown slightly, desk. Like a desk with a few potions and things on top of it. You're not exactly sure what these potions are. They might just be colorful desk baubles for all you know. What's also curious is that this desk is probably the least overgrown thing in the room. It almost feels like the plants got as close to it without touching it as they can, like an annoying older brother. And
younger brother behavior,
for
the record.
You see above the desk, written in paint and cursive handwriting on the wall, there is a mission statement which reads, "I want to make the whole world bloom with beauty."
Well, that's nice. Can I find anything in it? Maybe I'll scoop up potions if sort of like, if you don't mind, like turning to like ask the plants a little bit. If it's okay, we'll just clear this out.
As you
like
reach
journal?
towards it, the vines protectively extend over the stuff.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry about that. Can I? Was this the mission statement, or is there some?
That is. Actually, I'm not sure what that is, so I'm gonna guess that is just a visual asset of something that isn't literally represented in the game. There are some bottles and things and vials here, but again, the plant life doesn't seem to want you to take that stuff. Yeah, but I think that that whatever this is in the image, because this isn't a hand drawn desk here. This is one of the stamp images you can use in Incarnate. I think that is supposed to physically represent where the mission statement is in the room. So yeah, you can think of that as like perhaps a little plaque on the wall, if that helps.
There's some potions back here, but it doesn't seem like they want us to take them. So I think maybe we'll just leave them for now.
You need to burn the plants. Are they being bad?
No, they're good. They're good.
The plants seem to like, the vines seem to like Witch's hands enclose around Oz threateningly as he says burn the plants. Like it looks like two hands about to like strike Oz.
No.
He's a friend. Don't hurt him.
I don't know why. I get bad vibes from this room. It feels like there's something malicious in here. Oz does not see the hands.
Something I can't put my finger on. As the fingers of the vines are making like a pounding gesture behind cracking their knuckles.
I think legally, plant legally, Kel has to take the room now. It seems like you kind of tamed the plants.
Yeah, I'd prefer to heal, not burn, if it's all the same to you, Oz.
Okay, just let me know when you need a little bit more burning.
Can I have left? I have 6 weird blue flowers from the island.
Okay.
Which I imagine have now been pressed and dried. Can I just leave one on the desk?
Yes, you can.
I do that. Now I have 5. blue flowers.
Do the flowers see this as a threat because you murdered the kid?
Alien species.
It's just a corpse on the table now.
This could be you.
Brought a dead body to someone's house.
Yeah, right. It's like the pumpkin in that one Halloween episode of The Simpsons where they see kids roasting and eating pumpkin seeds. It's like, you roast and consume the unborn? It's like, oh no. So you place this flower on the desk, and at first, a vine immediately comes up protectively and sweeps it off onto the ground. But then some other vines, almost seemingly acting like, hey, that wasn't cool. Like, it was a nice gesture. Pick up the little flower and begin to inspect it, and they begin to sort of like play with it a little bit. And place it on the chair or stool that was like near the desk, as if to say gift accepted, but like clearly there is perhaps even some dissent within whatever this is. If it's a hive consciousness or a series of plants, you're not sure. There's certainly a lot of wildlife in there, but these vines definitely have taken over.
Hopefully they'll relay the good message to the big plant that we probably will end up meeting.
That we're
there's a
trying to
bigger
kiss on the lips. Good plant friends.
Wait, could we try and like ask the flowers about the big plant? And
I mean,
say
we could.
I say we, I mean you. Sorry.
Ronnie shrugs, I'll try.
Cracks knuckles again. Listen, plant, I don't like you, and you don't like me.
I got 5 more of these bodies.
I mean, if we want to, we
fuck
really
me.
could. I have this.
I would, unless you can do it like as a ritual.
I unfortunately
that's 20.
cannot.
Is this gonna be like the pet shop all over again when you hear just like hundreds of animal voices in your head?
What
And go
disturbing
insane.
things would plants say, though?
Fuck me. Ow, that hurt.
Ooh, you okay?
I mean, yeah, I guess I could say that.
No. Sorry, guys.
Everything okay?
No.
What's
Oh
up?
I
no.
need a fucking tetanus shot now.
Meow?
What happened?
Meowth attack?
No, well, sort of. I got, she came down from her perch to be like, it's food time, human. So I was like, oh, I'll, sneakily give her a can while you guys are discussing. And as soon as I opened the can, the ring from the can immediately ripped off. And so I was like, okay, I'll pry the can lid open with the ring, because there's a space, which I did, and then as I'm prying the can up, just the edge of it just like sliced my finger clean open. So that was
Ooh, dude,
wonderful.
bandage that up real
Dude,
quick. Take a bit of
yeah,
time
yeah.
if you need to put a bandage on that.
I'm
There's
using
about
the
to be an ad
disinfectant
break.
wipe here,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna put some.
There's about to be an
Neosporin
ad break
on
if
it.
you want to, like, pause.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's just I need to put Neosporin on it real quick. It was like that feeling of a
Neosporin.
terrible paper cut, It's like,
Kitty
oh.
spoon.
Yeah.
Of course, the artists know what the paper cut feels like. Paper, you betrayed me.
I hear you talk about paper cut. I raise you something worse. Aluminum foil cut. Horrible. 0 out of 10.
Oh wow, yeah.
Do not recommend. Illegal.
Yeah, that's
Illegal.
fatal. Illegal. Go to jail.
My entire body just clenched up at the thought.
It's not great.
Now tell them the fire ants.
Oh no.
Got mojitos at the end of that, so
yeah,
it's
that
fine.
was a little bit better.
High risk, high reward.
Yes.
Oh. My
The
finger
worst one
is
for
like a
me is-
lady at Chippendales because it is gushing.
Oh no! Have you ever been burned by one of those dog ropes, like the little skinny?
Ooh, yes, the retractable leash thingy.
Yeah,
Yes.
that ripped my calf open once.
No!
Ah!
That killed.
And I bet Arlo wasn't even guilty.
It wasn't even Arlo.
Ah!
It was my old dog.
Who is also not guilty ever.
Rest in peace, love her, no shade.
Okay, band-aid applied.
Nice.
A new ghost appears in the house. Wreaking vengeance.
Haunted tin can appears.
Oh, right. Also, Delia's here. You gotta remember that. Okay, wait. Are you speaking with plants on these bad guys?
Well, if we want to know about it, I can't ritual cast it. But
could
it
you
might
just-
be good information to have.
Okay.
You could just ask yes or no questions, just like how you normally do, and then once we can find the chapel, and then come back here when we know we have a spot to rest.
It's
You want to
smart.
rest in here?
No, we're gonna rest in the chapel where we know it's gonna be safe.
Oh,
It's
Ghosts
safe in
killed
here.
us.
no.
The vines are like gently
Meow.
caressing Kel's head.
Okay, well maybe we'll come back to it later then, because it is a 3rd level spell slot that I'd have to burn, and that's kind of a tough one.
Do you?
I mean, I guess I'll just regularly ask them anyway, because I did talk to them before, if they
Mhm.
know about like a big piranha plant looking thing somewhere in the house.
Some of the vines begin to like swirl around as if they are like communicating somehow, and then some of them form into like a big chomping piranha plant, like just like
Oh.
metaphorically, and
Oh.
then some more of them sort of puppeteer like as if a person. They're like acting like making another like almost a pseudo lasher out of vines, and then the ones puppeteering the piranha plant eat the person. And then they point at you, Cal, and then make a big X with their hands, so to speak.
Would you guys be super offended if we had to kind of deal with that?
It seems like the vines are arguing somehow. And then one set of vines seems to be like shooing you guys out of the room.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. Yeah.
Bye.
Yep, been there.
That's a yes. I think.
The door open.
Yeah, it's open. It's open.
I'll shut the door. I've seen family fights. I know what's up.
You hear what sounds like a bunch of plants having sex in there. They certainly have a strange way of resolving their disputes. No, I'm kidding. Now everyone's
we
trying
have
to
two
imagine what that sounds like. Delia's gonna step forward and be like, "Well, that was weird. Good to see you guys took care of those plant guys pretty fast."
You're welcome.
Yeah, I think.
I mean,
Yeah.
thank you.
All right. Well, we have 2 more doors and none more keys. We got 1 more key. Or did we use that key to get into?
Was there a key
I
on
think
the
the key
desk?
we
door,
found
didn't
in
she?
the doll room. Sorry, go ahead.
Nope, you're good.
I was just saying, I think the key we found in the doll room was for the door of the doll room itself, right?
Wait, was it that there was a key for the south rooms and a key for the north rooms?
Got me.
Well, I guess there's no way
Yes.
to know until we try, right? But we did also sense undead coming from the left. So if we're to go
From-
that way, we should probably get ready.
Yes. Should we start
Like-
with?
Like ghost undead?
Could be.
I can't. I wish I could give you a little bit more specific, but it doesn't do specific.
It's good enough just to know. So you did great.
I'll just walk behind everyone else and listen for your screams.
Like a true friend.
Yep.
I'd do the same thing.
Do you all want to
I
start
know.
with the mystery room or the undead room? Mystery room probably has a lot more character, like the plant room and the smashed up carnival room.
Sounds
Maybe
more
Let's do
fun
north.
too.
Maybe I should do one more little like sniff test just so we aren't surprised.
Is Can I see what,
got a
like,
couple
is it,
more in me? Oh, sorry.
I also just want to see. Oh, hey guys, there's more doors too. Good
Yeah,
news.
there's so many doors.
4 of them.
All right, well, top or bottom?
Stop.
Top.
You get the
Let's
sense,
set the
based on your
ceiling.
last ping with your good and evil thingy, that the undead, the divine sense thing, is in the room immediately to your south, is what you get.
Right, and this one had been included, I think, that you hadn't gotten any ping from here. Although you
Exactly.
didn't from the place either.
I'll just say that, yeah, that what you yeah. You got a sense of undead in the room to your south. Several figures. And that's all
I
you
will
got.
relay that information.
Well,
Maybe let's be quieter.
Yeah, I hope this door doesn't creak.
Kind
right.
of nice to know that ghosts aren't traveling.
can I try the key that we found in the sad bedroom on this door?
Okay.
Or
The sad bedroom?
One of
Oh, you mean the
Or-
one to your right. The one that was all fucked up and covered in broken dolls
Calling
and
dibs
stuff.
on.
Yeah, I'll try the carnival key.
Okay, the carnival key. Wait, what was that roll? Oh, spooked owl whimpering noises. This key does not seem to fit this lock.
Okay. I put that key in my right pocket. And then I try the other key.
Okay, what's the other key? The house key?
The one that was under the table.
Oh, I'm
the
sorry. I
bottom
thought
right
that's
room.
the one you just tried. The one.
Oh, well,
the-
I will try one of them, and then if it doesn't work, I will try the other one.
What is the second key to which you're referring? That's what I'm asking.
Didn't we found a key in the carnival room? The
Yes.
messy carnival room?
That's the
And
one
we
that
also-
doesn't work.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was one in the bottom right bedroom as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was there?
Oh,
In the table, I
no.
think Oz was walking over the table and...
There was
it
10 gold
was it
in
was
there.
just 10 gold pieces?
Yeah.
Oh.
The
My
only
bad.
the only other
Fashioned into a
key that you
key.
have is the front door key, right?
Well,
Right.
we don't
Okay,
technically need a key. I can
That's right. You're the one who opened the doors for us before anyway.
I can give it a
You remember
shot.
that, right?
Like it was yesterday.
You prayed to that one celestial
I say as
being
it was like an
Vog.
hour ago.
An hour and 3 weeks, precisely. Yeah, you do see it's locked, and Finn, just at a cursory look at it, it does look like it is pickable.
Cool. We love a pickable door. I need sleight of hand, right?
Sleight of hand, plus your proficiency bonus, because you do have thieves' tools and are proficient in them.
Cool. Do we want to open this door though? Like, what's in here? Do we know? Or are we just kind of
Well, we're kind of
going
just
in blind?
exploring, yeah.
Well, we know
exploring
it's
the
not super
haunted
haunted.
I feel like everything in this house is at least a little haunted.
I mean,
bet
yes,
it
I
had
can confirm.
either weird Iron Maiden metal vibes or possibly Burning Cage vibes.
Okay, all right.
Or rich rich pompous guy vibes. We still haven't seen that guy.
Yeah, that's not horrible. Okay.
Yeah, but he seems like probably didn't sleep in the same hallway as his kids.
Why would everyone sleep in the hallway? Actually, never mind. Rich people are crazy.
The rooms are in the hallway. Get your head out of your ass.
I'm gonna roll sleight of hand.
Yeah, go.
Hey, baby,
Ooh,
I'm
nice.
back.
Yes, you easily pop this lock. It's actually the easiest lock you've popped in recent memory. It doesn't seem like it was made to be particularly secure.
It actually wasn't locked. Ronnie just was only trying the keys.
Ronnie, like the fawns, knocked on it once and said "A," and it popped open. So yeah, you were able to unlock. Let me unlock this for you. Yeah, now it's unlocked, and that was fast. I unlocked it and it was open. Okay. So you open the room and you see a very well kept. There's a layer of dust on it, but otherwise, and the bed in the back looks like it's completely fucked up. But otherwise, it looks like a really neat and fastidious, much like Ronnie's resolution. And I decided was that. You see a big bearskin rug. You see some weapon racks around you. Some nice little,
Rug.
another rug. Some desks and chairs. Yeah, but it's eerily pristine, almost like it's never been used, except the bed that's all busted up. You also, as you guys are looking around, Kel, you spot by some of these weapon racks some words written in the wall, but it looks to be in Dwarvish, which I don't think you can read. Can you? It's Oz who can read it.
No, I think Kel's too bummed out by the bearskin anyway.
I can read Dwarvish.
Way can?
Yes.
Oh, thank you for the follow, by the way. I just saw that. Appreciate that, friend. It's crazy. The goal for this year is to get to 1,000, and we're almost at 900 already. Last year's goal was
nice.
800, and we're almost at. We got 80 since mid-December. That's crazy.
A new goal.
New goal.
Let's go.
Okay. So yeah, you see the Dwarvish words. Who can read them? Way and Oz? Or is Oz Elvish?
What language is it again?
It's Dwarvish.
Oz cannot read that.
Okay, so just Way? You can read them,
I
right,
think so.
Ruthie?
Yeah.
Okay. So you look at them, and in a... normally you're used to some pomposity in Dwarvish. Unless it's some sort of Dwarvish graffiti. And this, although the script is very well made, the message is kind of surprising. It says, very matter-of-factly, "It won't hurt in the morning."
We've all been there. Looks around to silence.
Everyone stares
Never
at
mind.
her.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is
what?
this a
Message,
drinking thing or a
looks at the
sex
bed.
thing?
Huh. Weird.
Also, not been my experience.
This, for such a, what's the word? Robust quote. This room is pretty bare. I mean, it's nice, but it kind of looks like how Ronnie might decorate her room.
Wow.
Inspect the bed.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if Ronnie heard that and whether they're offended. I'm not sure if they are.
Way
Yes,
with the 14, you think this bed is pretty fucked up. Although it doesn't look like a lot of stuff in the house looked like, especially in the foyer, it looked like there was crumbling stuff, like pieces of the roof and rafters, and just like columns and stuff that had been built in initially have sort of collapsed. This looks like it is just the bed itself that has been destroyed.
And out of curiosity, how dusty is all the furniture in here?
Extremely dusty.
Okay.
It's the main thing that you notice is like everything is dusty in these rooms that you've been to, except I guess because the plant life has sort of been moving around, that room isn't very dusty, but like it was very dusty in the fucked up carnival seeming room. This feels like you open a room and it's like somebody's attic that, or you know, you're visiting a house that hasn't been lived in a long time, and it just feels like dead air in there, and like very untouched.
Can I check out this thing? Is it because it looks like it's the same as was in the other room?
Sure. Yeah. That what you're looking at is what appears to be a ventilation shaft.
Okay.
I believe you saw
Anything?
some of those before too. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure. But yeah. Yeah, you thinking back, you recognize that there were vents in the other rooms you were in. The one in the plant room is kind of overgrown and hard to see, but yeah, it's a vent. It looks like it's sealed, and it is leads into, I guess, a heating duct. Not something you're personally familiar with, but you've heard of such things.
Wow, the luxury.
All right, who's gonna call dibs on this room?
Can I check under the desk and under the bed since we've found
Sure.
things underneath?
The bed is flat right now, like it is as if the posts have just been busted, so it's just basically a beat up ratty mattress on the ground, crushing the frame right now. Underneath it, you're able to easily lift it, and underneath it is just like, you know, dust and bugs. Nothing to speak of. The desk looks like it has nothing. It looks like it is basically brand new, except for a divot in it, like, let me see, like this, that just looks like it has been carved, like as if someone has stabbed, not maliciously, but almost like been just drilling a knife or dagger into it, just like casually while sitting there. But it's not even like worn enough that it feels like they did that a lot. It feels like that's the only thing that's been touched in this room. Your impression of this room is that it was not used very often, except maybe the bed, and maybe the fucked upness of the bed is why it wasn't used very often.
Are there any like drawers on the desk?
Yeah, there are a couple, but when you open them, it doesn't seem like there's anything in there. There doesn't seem to be any hidden compartments or anything either. It seems very Spartan. Almost. And as you're inspecting this, Finn, you sort of get the sense that like this place is the opposite of lived in. Like this feels like a guest room that is never used almost.
Gotcha.
Oh yeah, so there was definitely banging on that bed. Okay, yeah.
I guess every mansion has a bang room.
Yeah.
Every Kel room
Right,
has
that
its
sounds
thorns.
cool. Was there writing on the wall in the clown room?
Let me just double check that.
It just says honk.
It says live fast, eat ass.
Hey.
Go ham and play recklessly. No, there wasn't that you could see any writing on the wall. The only thing that's of interest to you, Finn, on this desk is what looks to be like a little wooden doll that looks like really cruddy.
Another one. I guess I'll Is it attached to the desk, or can I like scoop it up?
No, it doesn't seem to have any attachment. It's got some dust on it, easy to blow away. It looks like, well, actually, it's kind of hard to make out. You've seen plenty of dolls in your time. You're a connoisseur of dolls, and this looks like it was a homemade whittling project, and it's a bit hard to discern. It's either intentionally impressionistic or just made by someone who wasn't a very skilled artist.
All right, a fixer-upper. It's kind of cute. Someone here really likes dolls, though. Does anybody
Alright.
want this thing?
No, thank
Hell
you.
no.
Why?
Ray
What's
looks
wrong?
at it for a long time, just nah, not my thing.
This,
All right,
this room
finders
seems
keepers.
okay. Things in here must be okay.
It could be your room if you want dibs.
What? What?
Forever.
You
Do you
know.
want
I don't know
to?
if I want
claim?
any room.
Oz isn't sold
when
on
we're
the whole
done and
take
we
over
live
the
here.
house idea. It's gonna need more coaxing. Maybe a room full of puppies would smooth things over, but for right now, you can tell Oz is not on board.
Is this just like a dead end at the end of the hallway, or is there a window? Or
Yeah, there is a window at the end of the hallway, but it has the same purple, like cursed necrotic, like fogging on it. Some sort of magical offshoot of whatever's
Bad.
going on with the house that is blocking your visual outside and also limiting the amount of light that comes through to make this place so dark.
Got it. Finn, could I get your help with this door again, please?
Of course. She cracks her knuckles.
You can make a strength check. I want to see if your fingers survive. Just
What?
kidding. Just
I break my
welcome
own
back to
knuckles.
D&D, Hank. Oh no, your arms fell off.
Okay.
Okay.
That's fine.
So wait, your proficiency bonus is 3, right?
For
Should be.
In general, I
Just
mean.
generally, proficiency bonus.
Yeah,
should
okay,
be
so when you
3.
roll sleight of hand, it automatically adds that in, so we don't need to add that.
yes, it does.
Okay. So, you are attempting to pick this, but it does not feel like you are making any progress whatsoever. You're
What the heck?
But weirdly, it's not like when you normally fail a lock picking in this or in Fallout, where it gets jammed after a certain point. It almost feels like there is a mechanism built into this lock to prevent just this very thing. As you push in on the lock in the way you normally would to find the tumblers, you feel like there is another tumbler coming out at a lateral perpendicular angle that is gently, almost annoyingly pushing your pick out, as if to say, nope, that's not going to work.
This one's a bit extra. It's safeguarded against my talents.
Such as they are.
Would it help if
I
you
could
had some
burn the
magical
door
guidance?
down.
The duality of man.
Wow, love both of those suggestions. I can give it one more shot if you wanna, juice me up, Kel.
Juice me up.
Sure. Yeah. Guidance.
Can you stack
Guidance.
guidance?
We don't.
What is that add? 1
D4.
d4. Okay, I'm going to try again.
Okay.
We love that. Plus
Uh,
a 1d4, which is
2. So a 21, dirty 21, and it's still not getting the job done. Same thing is
Oh
happening.
wow.
ugh. There must be something really important or horrifying, you know.
Oz offers his crowbar. Would this help? He's just like break it.
We could, but what if there's like something in there, you know? We don't want to, I guess, go in guns blazing.
That's how we go a lot of places, though.
Yeah.
If
And
the
Waze
gun.
We
Ping
are
only
trying to
really
be a
got the
little
bottom,
bit.
I don't think Waze ping extended to this top and this bottom
right?
room.
I'm gonna say, for the sake of saving you guys time, it did.
Okay.
All right.
So
Well,
We don't continue to dither in the hallway.
No, but
Crowbar?
because I think it would have. I think, but when we originally did it, that's what I intended. Because you guys have different lighting settings, I didn't realize you couldn't see the end of the hallway until this session.
Uh-huh. And there wasn't another ping other than the one room we know about.
No, with divine sense, you can only sense undead.
60 feet.
60 feet. So yeah,
Yeah.
technically it wouldn't have, but I'm gonna let you have it and say that you didn't sense any
And I can also
celestials,
sense
fiends, or
desecrated
undead.
things.
Desecrated things, I mean, actually I need to look up what the hallow spell does in terms of that. But this whole place gives off a very cursed vibe. Cursed beast.
so, crowbar, I guess.
Or
Yeah.
maybe we
Crowbar
just
fixes
come
many
back.
things.
Maybe the ghost wants us to like do a puzzle or something first.
Divine sense.
We said we didn't want to piss off the house, right?
Right.
That
Don't
is
want
true.
to do that.
All
But
right.
now that I can't get into the room, I want to get into the room so badly.
Kind of want to get in there now too.
Well,
Right?
there's probably a key to it, and I don't think you're gonna like where I think it probably is.
I hate that you're probably right.
Where? No.
Surely the third empty room that we haven't gotten to yet, probably in there, right? Under the table.
It's
Well,
probably in the
Let's
ghost room.
save that one for last, maybe. How about this one?
So I'll open this one with the key that we do have.
Okay.
Well, ignore that.
Yeah, the key slides into the lock. You gently push as
Right.
Finn is ready to do the best lock thing she's done in her whole damn career. You gently push her fingers out of the way with the key and jam it in the lock, and it easily
Absolutely
opens.
not.
Ow.
Ron said this to, facing away from the door, said this to everyone. I bet this key works, though. Oh.
Oh my god. What is with me today in fluids?
This one's smaller.
That's what she said.
I can't say anything.
Hell.
Huh.
You enter what looks to be another mostly messed up room with Kel sleeping in it.
Good night, sweet birds.
I tuck Kel in. This is your room now. You've claimed it.
And thus, with a
No,
kiss,
but I want
Kel
the plants.
What's all this on the floor? This
Junk.
garbage or... Okay, cool.
Messed up, beat up belongings. One is a busted kettle. There's some ripped pillows and cushions in there.
Can I just sort of rifle through things and look under the table?
Yep, you can, and you don't find anything of particular value in here. Like the other rooms, this seems to have been... It's not as nicely furnished, and there are 2 beds to a room. Yeah.
Well, Pel, we'll see you in a bit.
Have fun.
I know, the slow
Kel,
build
The room goes
music
dark
was
as
scary.
Oz
Help
takes the
getting
torch.
out of the bed.
Buddy system. Come on. We
Oz
talked
is
about
gonna
this.
sleep at the foot of the bed like a dog.
Do you need help? Did the blankets eat you? Are you okay?
It's actually, you know what, is just as comfortable as you'd think it is, which is not at all.
Is it just me, or is it weird that there's no more staircases? We're supposed to ascend to a chapel.
There might be on
Maybe
the
in the other wing of the building.
Yeah, there's a whole nother hallway, possibly.
Oh yeah.
Oof.
You want to take a nap, Oz?
No, that's good. I don't really want to sleep in here.
Alright, we probably need to help the others. Who knows what they do without us?
Dither in the hallway more.
dither. God damn it. Flies.
So, like, what now?
I
can
think
end
we just
session
need to
early
go.
if you guys want.
We
Well,
just leave
we
and
did
go
our
back to
best.
next time.
Yep.
Wait, why did we do
Well,
that? Why?
Let's burn the house down.
Yeah, look, we've expended all avenues. We looked in this one hallway. We're good. Okay.
It's like actually
I'm
maybe
gonna
I want
heal
to be on the
myself.
city council.
Career change? Quarter life crisis?
Yeah.
Well,
what if
we know
became
there's bad
interior
things,
design guild?
if there's bad things in there, I'd prefer to fight them in the corridor. I can set up a moonbeam in the doorway. That way they take some damage on their way out, and it might be easier.
Will
Yeah, I
that
guess
harm everyone?
Sure.
if you
Well,
walk through
We
it.
can open the door, back up, let them come to us, and then we have a little more space to fight in the hallway too.
Do we have to fight again already?
What if we
well
just
just get
trap
it
the
over with.
door when we open it? Like, put a bunch of, like, broken glass? Does anyone have any marbles?
That work
Mm,
on ghosts?
I don't know.
They could be zombies.
I don't know.
Ew,
I'm just gonna
zombies.
pull out my gun and cast magic weapon.
Wait, you got a gun?
Yeah, I have a gun.
When? Why do
Remember I used it
remember?
in the magic cave.
Oh god, yeah.
No, I don't remember that. Oh, that's just a flintlock, right? It's like Finn's, but not
Yeah.
magic. But now it is.
Yeah.
I mean, probably.
But I make it
honestly,
magic.
You're better off with it not being sentient and grilling you on if you're cool or not every time you want to shoot. That's
Okay, your gun is magic now.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
I'm
ready
ready.
an action to set up moonbeam in that doorway as soon as the doors open.
Okay.
Does anyone else want to move further or closer to this zone?
Nope.
Before I open this door.
I'm going to Bardic Inspiration Ronnie though.
Okey doke.
All right. I open the door.
Okay. Go right ahead. It's unlocked.
Ugh.
You open the
Oh.
door and you see a bunch of groovy ghoulies inside. Please roll initiative.
Can I see the key from where I am?
Oh, nice.
You see nothing that resembles a key initially.
Hmm.
Just close the door again.
I mean, yeah, I
What's
don't.
behind the door? I can't see anything from here, guys. Is it safe?
You know, we don't know for sure yet. It doesn't look great.
Yeah, Finn just turns to Oz
Oh.
and shakes her head.
All right. So Kel, I know you said you readied an action for this, but you
Yeah.
precede any of them in your turn order, so you just want to do that.
Yeah, I'd like to pop that off now if I can.
That I'm trying to think of in the action economy how that works. I mean, yeah, I don't see why not, because you guys you're sort of getting a surprise round on them. So let's say, okay, is a moonbeam is a 5-foot radius or 10-foot?
5-foot radius. So I'd like to kind of put it in between two grid spaces so that it, you know, like
Right.
that.
Okay, so it's sort of like
One of those was much cooler.
Yeah, but one of them is permanent and the other one is temporary. Goddamn flies. Meow. This is your job! Oh, God. You need to dust more. This is the haunted house.
Never just pick up your cat and just chase the bug around with them. It's very effective.
Yeah, that is fun. Or if
Can
it's up on the
confirm.
ceiling, you like hold her up. It's like, you get it.
This is the way.
He's like, we're working together. Okay, Wei, you are first to act. What would you like to do?
I like to fire my gun right here.
Okay, did we give you a stat block for that?
I was just about to say, the only stat block I can use right now is my crossbow.
Right.
I think I tried grabbing a flintlock stat
No,
before,
it doesn't matter.
and it
I
got
just...
mad because it wasn't paid.
Oh, yeah. We just need to take Finn's stat block. And we need to just stop it. This
Oh,
is
sorry.
my character
I
sheet
was-
now. Look at me.
I was trying to look and be helpful.
Give me your gun.
Okay,
Mine's
so
charisma based though. Is the
Right.
Ways also?
and that's a +1.
No, mine's just a...
So it's 1d10 damage. So, and you're not proficient in firearms. You're not adding your bonus. So it is 6 plus charisma. So the range is 45, and the what is it you call it? The like disadvantage range is 90. I think this will just do 1d10 damage. And
+1.
because of its magic properties now?
Yeah.
Okay. Its base
And then,
damage is
yeah,
1d10.
six.
It has the reload property. And I'm just gonna roll this real quick because I want to see how it comes out. So +4, +1 modifier. Oh yeah. Her charisma is 4. What's your dex?
My dex is
Modifier?
+2.
+2.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be dex weapon, so you'll add +2 to your hit rolls for this. If you could make note of this, and I will make it in your thing later. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So it'll be +2 plus the magic.
Yeah, it's a
Magic
+3
weapon,
weapon
+1
for
to
me.
attack and damage. Oh, you bastard! You do not land on my water bottle, you piss wherever they land, little motherfucker.
The amount of insults towards Meowth in the past like hour.
No, Meowth's
I think
fine.
that was
I'm talking.
the fly.
This is the fly.
Oh.
This is the fly.
Just insults in general, I guess.
Okay. So you're gonna fire at whom?
The only one I can currently see.
This guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Give us that shot.
So I'll just use my crossbow and then subtract 2 from whatever it says.
But you're gonna subtract 3 from this because you're losing your proficiency but keeping your dex.
Right, I'm keeping my dex, but it's also a magic weapon, so it's
+1.
it's a plus.
So yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, 2. So 22 to hit on that, right? So that will definitely hit.
And then it's a d10, whatever this is, +3, so 11.
Okay. So it is going to do magical piercing, right? So you're doing, wait, 11 plus 3? The
So
damage.
it's 8, and then it's the dex plus my dex modifier is 2, and then
2
it's a magic
plus
weapon
1.
plus 3.
Got it. Okay, so
Or
you do
8, 3
11 piercing, magical piercing damage to this thing. And yeah, the bullet
Was it
zooms through it and hits the wall behind it, but it definitely makes a sort of puncture into what the core of this spirit is. This spirit looks like a floating octopus, almost like a purple octopus, half humanoid, just tentacles coming out, almost like ragged strings on a ratty cloth. And it does have a core of its being, which you did puncture, and it sort of wails when this happens. So you did do damage to it, for sure.
So for flavor, how that looked is Finn and Ronnie were reassuring Oz, this room's fine, maybe just stay back a little. Wei just pulls out the gun, cocks it, pop. Give me a bit.
Pop, pop.
I think the
Pop,
room's
pop,
not
magazine.
fine.
And I don't think I can attack again with the gun because it's a reload, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Do you technically, though, get sneak attack from me?
Oh, yeah.
Sneak
Or is
attack,
that only in melee range of an enemy?
melee
It's
range.
in
If you
melee
have a
range,
friend,
unless you have advantage.
Okay, JK.
Well, because there's something about sneak attack when you're
I would
when you're using a
argue-
ranged weapon.
let's say you did get it because you did surprise these guys.
I would say a
Hey.
gun is surprising.
Yeah.
How much is sneak attack? Is it 1d6 for
Ye-
level
You
1
should,
rogue?
1d6.
you should see the toggle beneath your normal attacks, right? So it should
Oh, yeah, look at
it
that.
should
Okay.
also have the list of
12.
what
12 damage.
12 damage.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, total. I thought you meant an additional 12 sneak
Yes.
attack damage.
I
Okay.
wish.
Okay, got it. So yeah, you can tell he looks very surprised now. Why? Okay, second attack.
In my other hand, I pull out my crossbow.
It technically works. Technically works.
Ooh.
Oh.
Okay,
Oh, it
That'll-
does not.
That'll miss. That'll miss.
it technically it's not.
Fires into the ceiling. Ah,
Yeah.
shit.
A little bit of like dust and cracked ceiling falls on Finn's head.
Wait, how? I'm not in the room.
Neither is he. He's
Oh,
right
just
next
like
to you.
the ceiling above us? Okay.
Yeah, he misfired that hard. It just went straight up. The bolt
Yeah,
went
it was-
straight up. It didn't fall enough to hurt you. There's just like a little pile of like cracked ceiling.
Ew. Probably like asbestos in there or something.
Magical asbestos.
It's
Haunted.
pink and sparkly, just like you.
Cool.
Hmm.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn? You want to move at all?
I think I'm good here.
All right, Finn, it's your go.
Okay. Seeing Wei use the gun, Finn feels in the spirit of friendly competition, she also wants to try to shoot the ghosty.
Okay. So you'll need to make a charisma check to
Yes.
try to convince this gun that you were worthy of
Yeah.
it.
All I'm gonna say is I'm cool because I said so. That's it. There's nothing else that needs to be. Fuck.
That passes, doesn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
Let me look at the thing, but I'm pretty sure that hits
Does
it.
it have the charisma DC?
It should.
Wait, hold on. It's a DC 16.
Oh, DC 16. Nice.
But this is a saving throw. You're right next to me, so that's not a 15.
Oh,
that's
that's
a
true.
motherfucking 19.
Okay.
Hey.
We pose like Charlie's Angels. I don't know.
Yeah.
A big gun comes in the middle and acts as the third angel to complete the tableau. Okay, yeah. The gun says "very cool," and then you can feel it like its safety is off now.
Incredible. I aim it at the ghost and say, I know.
Okay.
Wait, was that a roll? Sorry, ignore that. There we go. 13.
Wait, I didn't tell you that it hit yet, but it hit, so it's okay. Are you shooting at the same one that Wei
Oh my
shot
God.
at?
This gun requires like 7 rolls. Yes, I am.
Okay, great. So it's 2. It required 2. Oh my god, it's impossible. Okay, so yeah, you do 13 magical piercing damage to this poor unsuspecting ghost.
So because he was unsuspecting and poor, do I also get sneak attack damage?
Yeah, I would say so. Because
Surely they can't have a second. Oh my god!
Yeah, I think that's a
Excellent.
fair argument.
Alright.
I hate the
5 additional?
other things so much.
5 additional.
You hate the what?
This guy.
Yeah, I don't love
Why?
that either.
I can't see it, so I'm fine.
I don't
Yeah.
see anything.
You have to imagine it
It's
making a
fine.
noise like then you'll like it more.
Don't need to imagine anymore.
Imagine it. Alright, you gonna do anything else, Finn?
No. I like being over here.
Okay. No bonus actions?
No. I'm okay.
Alright, Ronnie, it's your go. So, Kel, you've
I guess Ronnie-
effectively blocked this doorway.
That's the hope.
No, but I mean, from Ronnie getting in, right?
Well, hopefully from them coming out.
Although technically Ronnie could probably bugbear Scrunch, right?
Oh, I can move through small spaces. But Ronnie doesn't want to be in the room alone with them.
Oh,
So is instead going to, I guess, going to try to use their bow to shoot the little squelchy dude.
this guy back here, right? Oop.
Yeah.
Okie doke. Go right ahead. Bow, bow. Wow, 27. Okay, with that 27, you definitely hit this poor little thing. For
Yeah.
6 blank damage. Wait, what kind of...
magical piercing?
6 damage.
It's magical piercing?
No, non-magical.
Not.
It's just a bow.
I was gonna say, I'm like, I don't remember giving you that. Okay. You do get the sense that because of this thing's weird gooey surface, it seems to be resistant to this piercing damage. So it only takes a measly 3 of that. And it flails angrily.
Can I throw the lightning spear?
Yeah,
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
sure.
And I'll get it later. Oof.
Okay, with a 14, this is at the same target.
Yeah.
Okay, 14 will hit that target.
Nice.
Please roll damage. Okay, 11 piercing, but that's magical piercing, right?
Yeah.
And 15 damage. You impale this thing, this so-called wimpy, and skewer it through, and with a burst of electricity, it is doubly deceased.
Whoa.
Ooh, nice.
Wow.
Whoa.
Ronnie killing it literally again.
Would you like to move at all?
No,
All right.
I'm good.
That will bring us to Kelken.
All right, I'm just gonna move 15 feet up, huck a. I'm gonna just produce flame at the one over here.
Sure.
That one. 19.
Okay, 19 will hit for
For
9
9
fire
fire.
damage. It has no resistance to fire. So it will take that full 9 damage. It will not begin to burn, but it will take the elemental burst of damage there.
Okay. And then I will just move back to where I came from.
Alrighty. And you can move Moonbeam on your turn, right? Isn't that a thing you can do?
I can, but the idea is that they'll all just blindly run through there, right? That's what's gonna happen.
For sure.
Oh, you can use an action to move the beam. That's interesting. Okay. It is Wimpy's turn. One of Wimpy's is dead, but there's another second Wimpy that you did not see.
Equally wimpy.
Dang it.
So Wimpy, can Wimpy do this? Okay, so Wimpy is going to be the first to experience the moonbeam. And Wimpy runs up, or not really runs. He doesn't really have legs. He's just sort of like a little goo blob. And is going to slurp his way over there. And as he enters this thing,
That's a nice roll.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, he's gonna take 18 radiant damage. Actually, if he has to make the save first, right?
He does,
so he has bad con. He gets a 1, so he rolled a 2.
Oh my god.
That
and-
little bubble isn't.
Yeah, you're gonna see that little bubble filled with radiant light and just burst, shooting a bunch of goo all over Ronnie.
Oh.
Don't worry, it tastes like marshmallows.
Honey's fur does the thing that in like Spirited Away when she steps on one of the soot sprites or the wiggly little warp thingy.
The little coal sprites, yeah.
What a great movie. Okay, so the Wimpies are officially off the turn order now. They've both exploded. But you see that these other ghosts are, like, even though they're shocked by what's going on, they see the Wimpy explode and sort of, like, exchange looks at one another as this happens. Alright, Oz, it's your turn. I guess you can't really see anything from right now. Or from where you're at. Probably not.
Yeah, Oz is gonna run over here, and then when his turn is done, run all the way back over there.
Makes sense.
Valid.
He runs over there. He can see 2 ghosts from here. Further squeaks of horror. He's going to just firebolt the nearest one, which I believe is that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay. BRB is seen and heard. Okay, firebolt of 20 should hit.
Nice.
20 will hit that first ghost. Please roll damage for me. For 15,
Ooh,
juicy
Oz is
fire
here.
damage.
That's good damage.
Love to see that. As a wizard at heart, I love to see that high firebolt. Okay. Boom! Yeah, that looks cool.
Nice.
Remember when you guys were doing that and it, like, destroyed my PC? I don't think that actually did happen, but it might
We got
have.
close.
It got close. Okay, so it takes a whopping 15 damage and is now. You can see its spectral essence is sort of like fading and flickering. It looks like this thing is in what would normally be considered the bloodied state.
For flavor, Oz runs by, looks over at the door, sees the ghost, squawk a tear, shoots a firebolt, and does not stop running. Just keeps moving
Just
in
in
a straight
circles,
line.
feathers flying. Okay. Okay, so you're moving on that side as opposed to back the way you came.
Yeah, no, he would have to stop and turn around to go the other way. He just kept going.
Okay, okay. So that's Oz's turn. All right, it's time for Jack Reacher. So this thing. Oh my god, I forgot that I did this. Classic Shore.
I don't like that.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. But thank you for giving me this cool thing, Cal.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, never mind. That's not what I wanted to be.
Good.
Okay, so this first Reacher is going to create a necrotic vortex.
Huh.
And it's gonna do so right on top of your moonbeam. And let's see, who's in 15 feet of that? Ronnie, Oz, Finn, and Way. Oh, I forgot to add Delia to this turn order too. So let's say she moved over here.
Delia, I'm good over here.
You can do it, guys. Thanks. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
It's a 15-foot circle?
Yeah, but it's where the white circle is. Not
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
not where you'd like it to be.
Yeah?
If it isn't the consequences of my own action.
Yeah, right. See, it's fair if everybody gets to do it. We'll say Delia took her turn by remembering that she's a part of this and moved over, hoping no one noticed that she was not participating until that point. Okay, so what I need for you guys to do, so those the four of you who are in the 15-foot radius, that's Way, Affinity, Ronnie, and Oz, I'm gonna need you to make a strength save for me.
Uh,
For gang.
Fail.
Cool.
Fail.
I love that
Yeah.
for me. Oh wait,
Sick.
no, that's just a strength check. That's not a save. Haha.
Plus four to all
Whoa,
of a lot of these.
Way's been bulking up recently.
Wait, so what's the difference between the check and the save? Well, I guess, yeah, roll the save. Wait, the save
I rolled
was
a-
d20 plus 4. And
Plus
this,
four,
Yeah.
So what you technically rolled on your first roll is a 6.
A 6.
Plus
Plus 4.
4, so 10, okay? So, and... Wait, why isn't Way's aura
Wait, no,
showing up?
with that first one, it's a 2 plus 4 because I have a 0 modifier. So it was a 6.
That's what I'm saying. Oh!
You had an extra 4 for...
No,
I don't
you
know.
you have a 4 for your save as a bonus because I think you might be proficient.
See,
Proficient in strength.
Right. So, plus 4, and your paladin aura is
Oh,
4
it
as
already
well?
accounts for the 4 because of the paladin, right?
Okay.
Oh, so when you roll saves, it naturally does that. Okay, so the first one was a
Yeah.
6, but everyone else gets plus 4 who's near you, right?
Yeah.
What's the radius on that? 15? 5, 10. So Oz is out of it. Anyway,
Russ might burn a luck point on this.
Sure.
Squishy wizard, you know?
Yeah. Okay. So the DC was 13, so Oz, you just made that.
Nice.
So Wei, Finn, what's gonna happen to you is you've got to you're gonna get sucked closer to this thing. So Ronnie, you're gonna enter the space of the moonbeam. Wei, you're gonna go here, and you're gonna go here, and each of you is going to take.
I got sucked in too
You got sucked so hard.
with a 15.
Ronnie
passed the
got-
strength save though.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So Ronnie is not sucked. Because Oz is the one who passed. I thought 3 failed, but in this case, luck point, no. So, okay, you guys take a pretty fantastic roll for you guys. 3 necrotic damage, Finn and Wei. Or, I'm sorry,
I think I have to make a.
3 force damage each.
Mm-hmm. Ow.
Do I have to make a con check? Yes, I do.
For...
Magical weapon.
Magic weapon.
Right.
So DC 10, con save, let's go.
Nat 1.
Cool.
Magic weapon
Oh.
is done. The gun is no longer magical. Okay, so you guys got pulled a little bit closer to this thing. The necrotic vortex has ended at this point. But the other reachers in the room are going to pull the same scheme and are going to keep trying to pull you towards this thing. So,
Cal, what have you done?
I'll move it. I promise.
the same thing is going to happen again. So I'd like you guys all to make another strength save, each of you. Okay, Wei fails.
You know,
Finn fails. Ronnie succeeds, right? And
Yeah.
Oz succeeds. So, Wei is moved here. Finn is moved here. You both take 8 force damage. And what is the damage that when you enter
Moonbeam is
Moonbeam,
2d10.
or is it when you start your turn in it?
So it says the first time a creature
Enters
enters
the-
the spell's
okay,
area
so
for the
that
first
counts.
time on a turn, or starts its turn there.
Okay.
Damn.
So Wei, make a con save as you're entering the Moonbeam.
At 2, Kelkin.
I'm so sorry.
oh no, not the double tens.
Double 10.
I don't want to roll this damage, but I will.
That wonderful feeling when you're movement-based bad guys.
Oh yeah, thank
It's-
fuck.
Only
Woo.
3? Wow, what a low roll.
Hey,
So,
Hey.
make that...
Bro.
Okay, so your con save was 4... Wait, no, your con save was just... Wait, why
Yeah,
is this
this is
one
just a
plus
10.
5?
because I have a +1 to Constitution and it adds my +4.
There we go. Okay, so, yeah, you take 3 radiant damage. Is there any other effect to that, Cal?
No, that's it.
Okay, great. And Wei is not
Unless
a
Wei's a
shapeshifter?
shapeshifter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know. We don't know. Maybe. Hey,
I mean, I guess we
Carthor.
do now.
Okay. So, this is such a lovely power.
This music, as I imagine Wei and Finn just slowly getting like dragged into the moonbeam.
Okay,
I'm
so
Ronnie bracing their hands on either side of the door, but like Wei and Finn slipping underneath.
We're just limboing underneath. You're too tall.
okay, the four of you make another. This is just gonna happen again with the third reacher in the room.
Alright.
So make another. Strength
Jesus,
save.
are you
Fail.
serious? What the hell?
Okay, so Wei makes it, Ronnie makes it. Oz, we need your roll. Fail. Okay. So Oz
No.
Oz gets
Oh,
dragged
God.
5 feet close. Wait, that's the torch. It's not Oz.
The storch.
Wait, where did Oz go?
I just moved him 5 feet in.
Oh, okay. On my screen, he disappeared.
Traumatic.
He's there on my screen.
Like, I grabbed him at the same time you did, and it did something. Like, no joke. It just... he's gone. Can you
Oz
move him
wanted to go
again?
back
See
to
if
the
I can
Shadow
see
Realm.
him?
The map is
Tony
haunted.
has decided you're not allowed the Oz token anymore.
I guess. Wait, I found him. Okay. That was weird, really weird. Okay, he gets moved 5 feet closer. We're gonna get... Okay, wow. 13 force damage on this.
And do you take half if you saved?
No, you take none if you saved.
Okay.
So 13 to Finn. Finn is going to... Okay, this is a very special interaction that I actually prepared for, so be happy. If a target would need to move into another creature's square to get closer to the sphere, the second creature must make an additional strength saving throw or be bumped against the sphere.
And just being dragged into Wei. Like,
So
Kiss.
So yeah, okay, you make the second one, and you're so used to rubbing against Finn in various circumstances that you are able to avoid taking additional damage as she collides with you and bumps you into the sphere. This brings an end to the Reacher's turn. Wei, it is your turn. You're in the moonbeam. Serious moonlight.
Yeah, I'm just picturing is facing Finn, not facing the necrotic thing. It's just pressed up against her. Just, hey, how's it going?
everything hurts.
Yep.
You're looking really
Oh.
radiant in the moonlight.
The moon looks very beautiful tonight.
Going to kill you.
You're welcome.
I mean, technically, he exploded a whole wussy monster, so that's good. We make love most every night.
Yeah, I'm gonna extract myself and just walk over here and stab the ghost, please.
Okay. All right. Start making some rolls for me, please. That'll hit.
And I am gonna use my last first level smite, just like, you
Okay.
thought my gun was bad. How about 8?
What is
Thank
that?
you. Very cool.
What is that? Very legal and very cool. Okay, you do 8 damage to it. Congratulations. He is not looking
Does the
good.
radiant do anything?
On this particular creature, wait, doesn't it normally if they are undead though?
Oh yeah. If it's undead, I do an extra D8.
Right. Okay.
Oh my god, I thought it was gonna give me another one.
Okay, so you do an additional 8 on
16.
top of that, so 16 total, much better. And
Mo better.
Okay, this guy's not looking so hot. You got another attack in you though, Mr. Pally.
That I do. I don't know if I want to do a smite.
Okay, 13 will miss.
Well, the decision has been made for me.
There you go. Okay, you're in that thing's face. Affinity, it's your go now.
Okay. Do I want to use a 3rd level spell?
Yeah, why not?
Who needs them, right?
Nothing else in this house. I'll tell you that much.
So, because I'm hardy and Way's hardy and also in the middle.
Oh, I
of
thought you
the
said
room.
hardy as if you were a tank. I was like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah, you know, classically the bard.
Yeah,
the
face
tank.
tank this shit.
I'm going to mass healing word.
Here we go.
It's gonna go great.
4 healing for everybody. Oh, you
Actually.
got sneak attack on that. That's cool. So that's 8
Sneak
healing.
14 healing.
Kel and Oz are facing the wrong way, looking at that bear. The bear skin rock. Very nice. So everyone in what radius?
60.
Okay, so yeah, everybody up to 6 creatures. That's everybody can heal for 8. Okay, that's your
Exactly what Ozzy needed.
that's your bonus action. What would you like to do for your action? You've got control of the gun now.
Sweet. Love that I don't have to roll that every single time I shoot. With that in mind, I'm going to try to pop the one in front away.
Okay.
Oh no. Oh, what's happening?
Pop.
Okay.
Roll a 1.
Pop.
17. Okay, that'll hit.
Hey.
For
Okay,
7
7.
plus sneak, right?
Technically, Ronnie's next to me.
I'm right here.
No, it's next to
Well,
the
I'm next to the ghost.
next to the ghost,
Oh,
next to the target,
true.
not the
I see.
the you. So that is 13. And yeah, you have successfully obliterated this ghost with that second shot. Technically, it had 1 hit point left if you guys are playing at home and somehow have access to my custom stat sheets. But I'm a nice guy.
Overkill.
Not really.
The bullet whizzes past Way's temple and explodes the ghost in front of him.
Holy shit.
You look back and Finn is looking cool. The gun glamoring her so much so she's like shimmering.
That's cool as fuck.
That's a sneak attack, lady.
So sneakful.
Sneakful.
Okay. So it is, unless you want to move.
No. I'm okay. Actually, no, I'm okay. I lied.
Oh my god, it's taunting me. It landed like an inch. It landed on my keyboard. Like, hey, remember our
Fair.
game of cat and
We're
mouse?
fighting ghosts, and you're fighting demons.
I'm fighting Walter White's arch nemesis over here. God damn it! Stop fucking existing! Guillermo! I am Nando the Relentless! Okay. Ronnie, it's your go.
Would you allow me to bugbear my way past, or because otherwise I'll just
What's
ready
the
for-
limitations on that? I feel like it means you can be just small, right? So that means like you could easily sneak past this because you would have like 2.5 feet of movement.
I can move through and stop in a space large enough for a small creature.
I'm gonna say, yeah. Why don't you do a dexterity? Just straight dexterity roll with a low DC of like DC 8, let's say.
Just a check or a save?
A check, because you're not taking it. You're attempting to.
Wow.
Why is this happening?
I mean, it's a
If I'm quick
save.
past this thing.
I meant to say.
Oh, you meant to say save?
Yeah. Let's say it was a save. Because I feel bad for you. Oh, and Way's magic power gave you that +4 you needed for the DC 8. I was trying to make it so it was like fair, but like you couldn't lose, and you still lost. That's the magic of the dice.
I'm not dexterous, despite my ancestry.
Okay, so yeah.
But I step into Way's aura just in time.
Yeah, you step into it and it saves your ass. You manage not to. You catch yourself on the carpet in a little bit, and you're like, okay, I almost got killed, but I'm fine. So you step inside the room.
Almost got killed.
Okay, well then I go over here, and I'm gonna take a swing at this guy.
Fucking god.
Fuck
Damn! Natural 20s.
We'd love to see it.
With the title crusher.
yeah. Beautiful.
So that is
Ooh.
all
And
of
this
those.
is magical damage, yeah?
Yeah.
So that's 16 plus 11, so 27 total
Ooh.
damage. And they don't have any.
Ronnie stumbling in past a moonbeam.
What's
Bumps into
the
Way. Oh god.
what's the title crusher's
title?
damage type? Is it force?
I think it's force and water.
Yeah, it's water magic, but the damage type is force, right?
Magic. No, bludgeoning.
Right. But you know that like +5, +6, whatever it is. Doesn't that? Oh wait, I pressed the wrong.
Oh, plus 2d6. So it's the normal bludgeoning and then. Yeah. Oh, that part of it. Yes,
Yeah.
I think that is force.
I think it's force
That
too.
is a crazy weapon.
Really good. So yeah, you smack this thing around for what was it, 27 damage, and the guy are you doing the guy below you or to your left?
To the left.
Okay, to the left. Okay. I can feel the bug on my fucking shoulder. Like it
Can
just
feel it.
it casually
The
landed
phantom
on
of
my
Gappa.
elbow. Like, hi, remember?
Audacity.
I think they like the chase. Yesterday, I had a fly in here, and it was in the bathroom, and I was whacking at it, and I think I dazed it with my hand, because I was washing my hands, I was in the bathroom, and it landed in the sink water, and then I'm like, good. But then I'm like, this is much worse than just squashing it. I'm now actively drowning it in hot water. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it went from being like the quick death of like being smashed with the fucking fly swatter to being, now I'm actually torturing this poor creature. I felt so awful.
And that's,
Oh, well,
this
that
one
explains
is
the
its
fly in your
ghost.
room. No, this is its brother. This one's fighting for revenge.
It could be the same brood or something, but it's just
Vengeance.
Yeah, this is
Okay,
like some Shadow of the
vengeance.
Colossus shit.
Sure, okay. All right, so you've got a
take
second
break.
attack though, right?
Yeah. Yes.
That'll hit for another whopping 17 damage. Okay. This thing is now in its bloodied state as well.
Oh, heck yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
What? I never do. No. Will be. I'll use one of my War Priest charges
Okay.
to take another swing.
Okay.
Ooh.
16 will hit
Oh, nice.
for 18 additional damage.
And that'll do it for me.
Okay. So, you guys, we just passed the 2-hour mark. Do you guys want to take your break now?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, let's be back
Use
in
it-
like 6 minutes or something. We'll be right back. And yeah, thank you for being here, chat. We're just going to take our midpoint break. Let me put you guys on. Oh, and the ad break just started. That's actually really good. All right, guys, we'll be right back. I PB'd on this part where you legit can't see the platforms before you jump. What? What the fuck? I hate this part so much. No! Hey guys, look, it's Bug's fat ass. So you're welcome. No. But what if I want to be down here? I'm an idiot. Okay. No! I just fucking did it! No! At least I get to watch this insane motion sickness again. No! No, 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 no! No! I was still spamming jump!
What about now? It's time to rock with the biggity bump. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bump. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bump. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bump. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Bump to the bump to the bump.
Man, this is a crazy long way. Eh? Oh, there's no timer either. What? It's sort of like how if I hear something that sounds like my grandmother's fingernails clawing on the glass outside my window, I get a little upset because that happened a lot when I was a kid. It's for dementia. But don't worry, they caught her eventually, so. It's a pretty mean little section there. Eat. Oh! 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 What the fuck? Ah! 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 You fucking asshole. They are not putting me back all this way. This is like 45 minutes of waiting. And then they put me in front of the spikes? God! Perfect. Is this a cheat on my wife minigame? Love fireworks and Ferris wheel. Oh my god. The lady needs a back massage. She will guide you.
A little bit right, a little bit down, a little bit right, a little bit down.
I'm gonna...
Right, a little bit down, a little bit right, a little bit down. Oh, just a tiny, just a tiny bit. There.
I'm not having an affair. I'm just giving a colleague a massage.
Ooh, you dirty old man.
What? Must win sex. I am the king of sex.
Oh, yes, you're the best.
Wow, the sex was so good she killed herself. Look behind you, you'll find a surprise. What? Of course. That's the price of his sin. It all makes sense, just like the Bible.
As a mosquito, there is something that you naturally have to do. You have to suck blood. You must suck and store away as much human blood as possible.
What the fuck
in
is
order
this?
to survive the winter.
By jumping over him, I can do anything I want. No. Haha! He's a better man than any human I've known. No! No! I was right there! I'm carrying too many items. Oh no, my arm! Where did it go? No! Oh, there it is. Okay. It's okay when the perverts of chat do it, but when you do it, it's wrong. Wait, is this actually happening? Oh my god! Wait! Wait, why? Why did her boobs grow? Oh, I found a new power. Check this out. Wow, wow. Guys, this is how I French kiss. Wow, 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 wow. Oh, oh, fuck. No! Why would they do this? Why would they do this? You see what you do when you distract me? There's no SSRI that's powerful enough to stop this game. Gonna have to play the burbs again. So I better give this the old college. Mr. Sega away team, I'd like you to explain what happened there, please. Grab.
Nice, buddy.
Can I go on top of this? What's nice is that this is the kind of game where if you do think of something like this to do, they give you a great reward like this. There's no way down. Okay, we are back. Let me get the voices on here. All right, so it's Kelken's turn, right?
Yes, it is. And the first thing I'm going to do is move the moonbeam.
Okay.
I'd like to move it over to this guy who's already kind of hurt.
Sure. Okay. Okay, it's on him.
And I only have a bonus action left, so I don't think I'll do anything. I'll just hang out here.
Okay, sounds good. Delia's turn. She's going to come over here. What's the reach on her thing? Let me double check that. 30, 60. Okay, so she's going to move forward a little bit. Okay, she's going to try for a powder bomb. Miss. Why don't these things ever hit? All right, Oz, it's your turn.
All right. Oz will hit this thing that he can just barely see with
Okay.
another firebolt.
Right on. 23 hits for 10 fire damage. It takes the
All right,
burst.
and now he will run and tear to go hang out with the bear.
Okay, bear tear. All right, it's the Reacher's turns. Their vortex thing is a recharge thing, so they're gonna roll a d6. Roll 2d6. 5. Okay, so this guy gets his vortex back, but the other one doesn't. Unfortunately, he starts in the moonbeam, so could you please roll that damage?
Yep. I think it's a DC 15 con save. I'll put it in again.
Wonderful.
Good rolls.
DC 15 or take half?
Yes.
Natural 20.
Ooh.
Okay, so he buffs that shit out. And so he's gonna take 9 instead, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. I'll make him take 8, because he got a natural 20. His bonus is that he only gets 1.
To make up for that one other damage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. It all evens out. That's so funny. Okay. So he's gonna move out. Actually, he's gonna go over here, and then he's gonna put a necrotic vortex.
He will take an attack of opportunity from me.
Okay. Yeah. Well, actually, he probably wouldn't know that, though. So yeah, let's say he will take the attack of opportunity. Oh, wait, I think he has something for that.
Oh,
Oh my
damn
god.
He doesn't actually have something for that, but he does have a move that allows him to avoid attacks of opportunity. But that's only if he dashes as a bonus action by, like, sort of ghost supporting a little bit. So you just got a natural 20 on an attack of opportunity. Please roll damage. Okay, 15 plus 9, 24. He is obliterated as he tries to move out of the way. Ronnie takes down another foe.
Nice.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay. The other one is still up. The other one does not have its necrotic vortex active. But it definitely knows Ronnie is a threat right now, so it's going to use Dead Wind on Ronnie. 21 hits, yes? Yes. By 2. Okay, doing 4 force plus 1 necrotic damage. and you must make a DC 13 con save or be blown away 15 feet.
Con save.
Yes, please. Okay. You are not blown away, but you do take that damage.
Got it.
And it's going to move this away.
All out of reactions.
Oh, right. I mean, it's gonna dash this way. Okay, Wei, it's your turn.
Yeah, it saw what I wanted to do.
Moonbeam
I'm
is
gonna move-
currently here while the corpse is.
Yes, I'm gonna move here, and I'm gonna hit it.
You got it. That's gonna miss with an 8. 20 will hit.
Nice.
And I'm gonna use a second level smite.
You got it. Which will give you another 1d8 on top, or is
Yeah,
it?
so it's 4d8 total.
Okay. All right, let's roll that damage. So that's 2d8. So you need an additional 2d8. That's another 8 on top. 18, 27 damage to this bad boy. Is that right?
Does radiant double?
It does not on these guys. They have different.
Okay.
They have a different currently unknown vulnerability.
Gotcha. Okay.
Kindness.
Gotcha.
And that's your 2 attacks. Anything else?
Yeah, Waylon just runs up, stabs into. He's like, "You prefer the gun now, right? You wish I just kept with the gun? You made me do this."
It's looking at you with the glowing yellow eyes and a big Muppet upside down turned like gaping mouth that's just like.
I
Why won't
couldn't
you
have
let me
just kept
shoot
the
you?
gun.
Affinity, it is your go.
Okay. Against my better judgment, I will take a step this way. And I'm still team gun, so I'm going to try to shoot this guy over here.
Yep, he's the last one remaining. 13 should miss just barely.
Barnacles. Okay. In that case. Bonus action. Don't got any. So that's kind of all I can do.
Dude,
this turn.
the eyeballs on Oz is so funny. Every
love
time I go
them.
back to the OBS screen to look at it, his giant dilated
Just the
pupils.
spook little guy.
He looks like he's shrooming.
I was gonna. It looks like he's seen some shit.
Yeah,
like,
right. He's on like a
Um,
Dango yeah, no wait, Rango spirit journey. Dango Rango spirit journey. Okay. No bonus, you're done.
Yes.
Ronnie, Ronald. Okay, 24 hits for 20 damage. 25 hits for
Holy fuck.
21 damage. So that is a total of 41 damage right there. It is definitely bloodied right now. It still has a few of its remaining ghostly HP. Isn't it nice to have Ronnie on your team?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
The casual
Why aren't
40
we all
something.
fighters?
Honestly.
Oops, all fighters.
I mean, at some point, though, Oz is gonna break away with that late game wizard shit. You guys are like, oh, right. Oh, right.
If you
Like,
Like
consider
we're implying that I'll
fireball.
take a
Yeah.
level of fighter.
Is that your turn, Ronnie?
That's it.
Okay,
Yeah.
Kel.
I'm just gonna move the moonbeam onto the dude.
Okay, sounds good. I'm moving this first.
And since we've established it doesn't matter if it goes through Ronnie, it can go through Ronnie.
Correct.
Ronnie transforms?
Ronnie becomes a little changeling. Yeah. It's Buggo the whole Where did the real Ronnie go?
Oh my god.
The whole mayor campaign was a long ploy to get cake from the townspeople. The real Ronnie is in a basement tied up somewhere.
The real Ronnie's still on the island.
Oh,
Oh my
shit!
god.
Like the absolute mind fuck that would be. It's okay, and you're staying there, right, Cal?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, Delia's gonna come in and try another powder bomb. 19.
Nice.
For 12 force damage, the powder bomb explodes, killing. Delia, how do you want to do this? I'm just happy I hit something. And you guys are out of combat. The ghosts have been defeated. Da 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 da. Okay. Searching the room, Ronnie's eyes gleam happily as she finds as they, them, find no key whatsoever.
Oh my god.
Your sparkling video game logic does not apply to my horribly built homebrew.
What if I look under this table? This is the table, right?
Yeah. You look under the table in the same spot the thing was in the other room. There's nothing there.
Well, on the bright side, we can just bust down the door without worrying about them hearing us now.
Ronnie cleverly remembers to pick up the lightning spear.
Now I might need a nap. Ew, this bed's dusty. I hate it here.
Your entire backside is gray now with dust.
Thank God for prestidigitation, am I right?
True. I can't pull any scams on you because of prestidigitation. Oz has locked himself in the other room.
Wait,
No.
Oz,
Oz
where?
is curled
Oh my
up
God.
on the ground, petting the bear rug, just having a moment.
We just get back out of the room, and Oz is gone. Panicking.
Oz hisses when the light from the hallway comes in.
Ah!
Ah, buddy.
Jump scare.
I'm
the-
fine, just I need a moment.
Do you want me to close the door?
Can you close the door? I got Mr. Bear, we're good here.
If you need
Okay,
us, we'll just be in the next room over, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, just scream if something attacks, I'll come with fire.
Okay.
Maybe we
I think
should
I'm gonna scream even if nothing attacks.
What?
head on over to that.
Who knows? Maybe just killing those ghosts unlocked the door.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do ghosts work like that? Haven't
I don't know.
experienced many, but I kind of freaking hate them.
I mean, I'm not a ghostologist, I'll be honest.
Kel, is that part of your thing?
Unfortunately not. Animal ghosts, now maybe I can work with, but regular ghosts, nah.
Animal ghosts.
Was either of those animal ghosts? What about the little ones?
Nah.
I think those were marshmallow ghosts.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Stay puffed.
Yeah.
Once again, Finn attempts to pick the lock to no avail.
Stupid lock.
Can Ronnie will go up and look at everyone, like raise their hand as though to knock and shrug. Yeah?
Wait, you knocked
Worth
on
a
the
try.
door?
Yeah, I knock. Excuse me? May we come in?
Make a perception check.
Just Ronnie?
Whoever wants to.
You perceive Ronnie knocking on the door.
You hear a faint knocking sound. You don't know why.
The door knocks back.
Kel, you can hear a slight rattling inside, but it could just be the house settling. You don't really know.
Well, guys, I heard a rattling inside. Might just be the house settling. Who knows?
Alright, well, I mean, there's a lot more house, so I guess we could come back to
Nope,
this
it's just
later.
this hallway.
Yeah. Well, isn't there like a whole other hallway on the other side
Wait.
of the house?
Yeah, but imagine how mad you'd be if this was the one room we needed to come back to.
This is the
Wait.
room. This is the room with Johnny's MacGuffin inside. You need that to progress.
Did
There's a
Ronnie tell us about the vents?
Yes,
Uh,
for almost an incomprehensibly long amount of time. They were so cool. Imagine indoor heat. This is the future, you guys.
What if we tried to go through the vent?
We.
You think we'll fit?
Looks at Cal, looks at Ronnie. What if one of us tries to go through the vent?
I mean, Ronnie can fit with that bugbear power. That's the thing. Cal
that
is the
true.
only one
I
who'd probably
totally-
have any difficulty with these vents.
I'd
Unless
probably
it
just have to
was-
wild shape or something.
Oh yeah,
Rat
that's
Cal.
actually a great solution.
How do we
let's-
feel about sending the little guy in first? Nope, that's a bad idea.
The squishiest
Sorry.
member. Wow.
Yeah,
Oz
I
is
was
scared enough as it is.
Yeah, I know.
I know,
Oz is
I-
having a moment, an anxiety attack. You're like, let's put him in the darkest hole we
I
can
was just
find.
thinking
Let's-
size-wise,
Size-wise, you coward.
We could ask, maybe not Delia. She's also too squishy.
Okay, so what,
Yes.
picking straws then?
I am
Nah,
not
I-
squishy.
no.
I am surprisingly hardy. I was raised in Jarek spawn.
Ronnie knocks on
Hey,
the
do
door.
you wanna-
"Oz, buddy, we're coming in. It's just us.
Small squawk of terror when the door gets knocked, like quickly cut off when he hears it's Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Hey, bud.
Hi.
We're good for now. We're just gonna check something else out over here.
Oh, okay. Is this room not safe? I thought this room was safe.
You're perfectly fine.
Oh, can I borrow your crowbar? Do we?
My
Or-
emotional support crowbar.
Oh no, sorry. Never mind.
See, maybe
I
I
actually
have
think
something.
I have one, but also I forgot that we don't want to piss off the house. Can this be opened?
The vent. Looking at it on a cursory level, it looks like yeah, you might be able to pry it off with like a crowbar. You might also just be able to use your strength to bash it in. It also has a locking mechanism on it too, that you think it's also possible that Finn might be able to pick it. You're not sure. It looks like it's been specially made. You're not really familiar with the craftsmanship of this thing.
Finn, could you maybe please try to open this?
I'm becoming a one-trick pony here.
Very good.
If I'm not doing something random every round, I'm not having fun.
22 for the vent?
Oh yeah, sorry, I just saw that. I was looking at a map. Okay, you easily pop this thing open.
Ronnie, I feel like you could have done that. You gotta have more faith in yourself.
I'm more of a blunt instrument.
I'm the best at what I do, even if what I do isn't very nice.
All right. I guess Ronnie opens it and tries to go in to the left.
Okay. Inside the vent, you see immediately in front of you is like if you open it up and you're facing forward, it's just a wall there, but there is a passageway to your left and to your right. So if you head to the left, you will see eventually crawling down through the wall, you will find yourself in to your left you see you have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, you can see into the room through the vent, the slits in the vent. and in front of you is another passageway that keeps on going. You're not sure to where within the wall. And but yeah, you can see inside to the room to your left. It looks like another messy room. This one filled with piles of gears and mechanical contraptions, a lot of junk.
Can I see anyone?
You see no one who appears to be moving at all. There seems to be another tattered bearskin rug, a bunch of junk and ratty furniture, some bookshelves, a desk. Similar in layout to the other rooms, but there doesn't seem to be anything or anyone moving around. No signs of ghosts or anything that you can see.
All right, I'm gonna think about what Finn told me and try to. Can I open it from this side?
It has a mechanism that is not a simple latch on one side. It is like a keyhole latch. That's how Finn was able to pick it. So you figure without lock-picking tools, your best attempt might be to try to bash your way in from that side.
Can I just scrooge back and be like, "Hey Finn, I'm really sorry, but
You need me to open another vent?
well, there's another vent and it's also locked. So yeah, that'd be great."
Okay.
We're so fortunate to have you, Finn. Thank you.
Yeah.
MVP.
Flattery word.
Someone come behind me. I don't want to go alone.
I'll go with you. I'll go with you.
Okay. I'm crawling. I crawl
How
to the
is Finn
vent.
inside the walls? This is crazy.
Yeah, you made the map, man.
I don't think I made it that way, though.
Theater of the minding that I'm crawling to the other vent.
Yeah, have a full RP in the vent. Don't get to any of the interesting stuff in the mansion. Just
Me and Ronnie have a therapy session in the vent.
you can pick vents, Ronnie. I know you can.
Everyone else is waiting like, are they dead?
Are they done with this shit? This is a one-shot. We've talked about vents for 3 hours. I'm just thinking of my
Venting
own
in the vent.
experience. Venting in the vents.
Venting in the vents.
Also title.
I'm thinking Dancing in the Moonlight so far, based on what's happening. Okay, you make your way down, Finn. You see that the tunnel in front of you stretches out further, but on your immediate left there is the vent that Ronnie wanted you to pick.
I rolled a 21.
21, you easily pop the vents, and you find yourself in this room.
Yeesh. Oh.
I can't get over there.
I'll get you.
There's like yelling down the vent. It's
No.
freaking weird in here.
Now I can't get anywhere.
Ronnie's in the walls.
Part of the house.
Okay. I'm immediately gonna try to finagle the drawers and stuff in this desk, if I may.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna try to avoid broken stuff as best I can, but pop over and go to open the door.
Okay. You're not seeing any like broken glass on the ground or anything like that, but there is just a lot of junk and screws and nails and stuff like that. All right, let's start with what Affinity is doing. You're finding that the drawers are all full of like mostly like discombobulated odds and ends, junk drawers, stuff that's used in some sort of mechanical devices, but nothing that is really assembled or of any value outside of like, oh, I need a screw or a nut or a bolt for something.
Mhm.
And but you do find one that is locked.
You know what we're gonna do.
We'll do it.
we're gonna fuck.
Yeah, once again, you find that it rejects. It's the same sort of lock that's on the outside of the door.
I might need Oz's crowbar. Hey, Oz!
Yeah.
There's a secret in here. A good one. And it's safe.
You
Nothing.
sure?
I promise I would never lie to you.
I don't think there's anything good in here.
You know, I respect that, and you're not wrong,
Uh-huh.
but there might be a new key in this desk that could help us find more secrets. So then
More
eventually
keys
we get
means-
out of here.
That means more doors with horrors behind them.
As always, you're right. But if we have the keys, we don't have to be surprised by the horrors. We can surprise the horrors? Does that sound fun?
is this convincing? Is what I'm saying something?
Fred, do you need something that I have?
Yes, I need your emotional support crowbar.
You
Runny.
hear sad little whimpers as little bird feet crawl into the vent.
I actually have a crowbar also.
Quiet,
Wait,
Ronnie.
what?
You're being too logical. Roddy, as they're having this conversation and Oz is coming down the vents, you look at the lock from this side, and it is truly a strange contraption. You can see why this was hard to pick. There's some sort of like gear. It looks like maybe like a it looks like a giant like ship's wheel almost on the other side of the door. If you would like to try to figure this out, give me an intelligence roll.
Yes.
Stinky.
I feel like that doesn't do it, but Ronnie doesn't feel stupid.
Yeah, it takes you a little bit of time to figure this out, like longer than you might like. But after a while, you realize that there are two, like, sort of concentric dials, basically, and you just have to get them lined up, and then the door easily opens. And so you're able to unlock this door and open it.
Hey guys, we open. Oh, Ronnie knocks on the door and opens it again.
I can't. We can't see in here. We don't have dark vision. Oz took the torch.
We're just cradling each other in the dark.
And I appear to be stuck.
Oz, what's taking so long? Are you okay?
He's stuck in the walls.
I can't move all of a sudden. Hi, I'm here.
Oh, hi.
You found
got
a
the door
warp
open if you
zone.
If you can go either
Ronnie,
way.
we cannot see.
Oh, you can't see at all. Okay. I'm just gonna hold your hands and lead you out the door. Come on.
Conga line.
Line.
Okay, Oz, you see this drawer? You gotta smash it open.
I smash.
Oh, fuck.
You smashed.
Smash.
Smash.
Oz takes out his crowbar, seemingly not so terrified at the moment, and just goes for a swing at the desk.
Yeah, this desk
No
is
questions
in
asked.
pretty good condition, to be honest. It looks like it has been well maintained and cared for. The drawer, you recognize, Affinity, that you would need to really destroy this desk in order to make headway on this lock.
Ronnie hears smashing and just like, oh no.
Oh no. Okay,
not
Ronnie.
open?
Just follow the wall.
Okay.
Follow the wall.
Just follow the wall. Yep, we're following.
Wait, why do they get to use the door? I had to use the vent.
You could have.
Well, it was really important. I don't know.
Well, Oz
used
is
the
looking
vent.
at Finn, rather annoyed with a crowbar in his hand.
Me and Ronnie used the vent. It's like the cool way to get into the room.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Can I try to pick the lock
least you-
again?
Is Oz smashing it?
If he sees Affinity going in, he'll hold back for a moment.
Okay,
Dude,
that's not
no,
gonna
my
do
luck
it.
Oh
is-
man. Hey, it seems like the minecart runs through here, by the way.
A what?
As you,
There's tracks up here on the top left.
yeah, Kel's correct. There are a set of tracks leading into another one of these closed-off doors at the north point of the room. Kel, you also notice that there appears to be a large series of cushions at the end of the track.
Huh. Sleepy time.
Wait, is that a bed? Oh god.
Might mean that there's no braking mechanism.
Well, it's not on the tracks, right? It seems like a pretty awful braking mechanism.
No, not those. That blue one, right, that's at the end of the tracks.
Ah, oh, that's a pillar. I see. Okay.
Finn,
Just spamming skill checks until you get
That's how you play D&D, right?
it. No, you have to wait. You have to wait until you can get it. You've already failed on this lock like 3 times.
No, it's only twice.
Can Oz help and try to snap off the lock while she's picking it to help?
Yeah. Try to use your crowbar
Like
on
get
it.
the
Give it a
little edge of
strength
the
check.
crowbar under the lock.
Yeah.
Oh, let's use
No,
your strength.
check. What's
I believe
strength?
in you, wizard.
Yeah, don't claw the door. It's wrong.
What's strength?
Oh.
You guys are
You
going
bird.
mono with this thing and not having any success.
Okay, well, technically, if you add 8 to 11, that's 19, right? So that should have.
Oz and Way have the same strength mod.
Way has little bird arms confirmed.
True.
can Ronnie try to yank it open?
Yeah, you get the sense that if you try to, you would need to seriously damage the desk to get this open.
Does anyone have like a magnet? Maybe we could use a magnet for the lock? I don't know.
Well, there's a bunch of junk around here. Maybe we can find one. I'm also curious to find out what the rattling sound I heard earlier was.
You don't
I
see
wonder
the
what would
source of
happen if we
any
shot this
sound.
sticky frog through the keyhole.
What was that, Oz?
Oz is contemplating what would happen if we shot the tongue of the sticky frog through the keyhole.
It's worth a shot, I guess. It'd kind of be hard to thread that needle, but I don't see why not.
I mean, you just stick the little snout of it directly into the keyhole. You don't need to shoot it from a distance.
True. Roddy, you're gonna try to rip it apart.
I really don't want to.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm looking at all my things and trying to come up with other bullshit I can throw at you.
And
Yeah,
she's
can
waiting.
I roll
arms
to
crossed.
try and find a magnet in the mess?
Yeah, you can look
Was
around
it-
for anything that might be like magnetized or something like that. Okay, so do investigation. It's all junk. It's all piles. It feels like it would take a whole day of spring cleaning to make any headway on this.
All right.
If I peer down the tunnel, by the way, do I see anything? Is it just dark?
The vents or because you can't
The
technically.
minecart.
That is blocked off. There's like a
Like the one. Okay.
yeah. There's like a series of doors that seem to be mechanically operated, and it doesn't seem to have an external mechanism that you can see. So, you aren't actually able to enter from there.
Okay. I'll try to break that desk open.
Okay,
And apologize.
make a
First.
strength check.
Strength check. Not athletics.
Yeah, I mean that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay,
Nice.
with 18, you definitely managed to do some serious damage to this desk, ripping off a full corner piece of the top of the table part. But you are not able to get the drawer open.
Hmm. Why is this thing
Oh my god.
eluding me?
Is it a
That's a very
bot?
weird
No!
guess.
Stop rolling! You're gonna lose your birthday dice. I mean, you don't have those. Yeah, why haven't you used
Wait a
those
second.
on this? You've got them.
Because that feels really petty, but I'm very tempted to at this point. Watch
Finn,
it's
have you
nothing.
tried like sticking the lockpick in like the low crack where the drawer meets the desk? Like seeing if you can undo the lock manually instead of trying to just pick the lock?
I mean, no. Do you know how to do? I mean, I know how to do that, but do you
I
know
will
how to
say
do
that based on Finn, what you do know from this is that this lock, like the one on the door outside, now you can see the other side of the lock that had previously kept you out of this room. These are definitely homemade locks using parts from this room. So these are not standard locks. It's why they're giving you such trouble.
Okay. Yeah, these are like super homemade secretive locks, which leads me to believe that there's something valuable inside.
Alright,
I mean, we could still try putting a loop in a string, running it down there, and seeing if we can undo a latch.
You know, I didn't hate your frog idea.
Yeah, why not give that a try?
Okay. I don't know what it's gonna do. I'd probably nothing.
I fall
I'll
asleep.
also try shooting his little frog through the whole keyhole.
Okay. So you tried a couple times and can't get the tongue through, but then miraculously on like the third attempt, you do manage to shoot the frog's tongue through the lock in just the right angle. You have to like sort of tilt it diagonally, and it does go through. It catches on something in there, but it doesn't feel like you are catching any part of the lock or the desk. It feels like you're catching an object that is inside this drawer. And it feels like it is like almost like you're fishing. You can feel the weight of the object on the other end. It doesn't feel very heavy. It feels like it is a small object under 5 pounds. And
Under 5 pounds, you say?
yes. And um after a little bit of grabbing, you realize, okay, this isn't going to, I'm not going to be able to pull this larger, slightly larger object through this keyhole. So eventually the frog sort of just
Are you catapulting it through the
And
the
he
drawer?
specified under 5 pounds.
true.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
let's see how this interaction is going to work. Okay, so
Directly into the lock, because that seems to be the weak point. Because it's solid wood on the other side.
yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any reason why this wouldn't work, right? You know the object is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in range.
Yeah, it's in range. I mean, there's no. I'm looking for this to be like if metal is in the way, then you can't do that or whatever. But it doesn't seem like this is actually a really interesting idea. So, so you're catapulting it towards yourself. Yeah, in a
Yep.
straight line in any direction, which with trying to disarm the lock in the process. Okay, so
I would imagine the lock isn't as protected from the inside, so we may at least break it.
Yeah, what nut job would double up on the protection of the lock on the other side of the lock?
okay, so
in a drawer.
here's what happens. You catapult it towards you. The object inside the drawer is not sturdy enough to do serious damage to the metal mechanism on the other side. However, something does happen, which is that you hear a slight rotational click. Ronnie, I need you to make a wisdom save for me real quick. And
Oh.
no.
okay, with that,
Oh.
Ronnie, you think that sounds a little bit like the rotating of those dials that you used to open the door here. So it sounds like whatever Oz just did might have rotated a dial in there too. The drawer becomes slightly more ajar, but it is not open.
It's
In doing
like you
so,
might have.
you feel like whatever you did will give whoever tries to make another attempt at opening this advantage on what they just did.
I think you did a thing.
Yeah,
I
it
think
sounded sort of
you-
like the lock on the door when it opened.
Okay, should I give it one more shot?
You got this. And I give Finn guidance.
Hey.
I trust you because I'm making it happen.
Nice.
And with that,
Okay.
despite the guidance, despite the advantage, the 23 gets it, and you easily pop the thing open. But you know what? I'm gonna say that was all because of Oz's cool play. That was
It
a
was.
really cool
Truly
one.
Your
was.
moral support.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the sheet and give Oz extra
Inspo.
points in my secret
Yeah, that was
player
big
tracker.
brain.
I just like that
Big brain
interaction.
moves.
It's just clever.
I just hear object under 5 pounds, and my thoughts immediately go to where can I catapult this?
Towards myself? Yes.
Oh wait, this doesn't matter. Yeah, Oz, just give yourself another inspiration on your inspiration tracker because you already have so many bonus points on my player bonus points chart that it doesn't matter.
Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
No,
but
it's a very
okay.
good thing. you have more than anyone else.
Like when a teacher remembers your name, it's either really good or really bad. There is no in between.
I feel like running to the bear rug also probably just maxed you out for character point accumulation. The most in character.
True.
He was scared, and there was a soft, used to be animal he could pet.
What's in the drawer?
What's in the box?
Sorry, I'm just realizing that. Actually, I would argue that this was a horde encounter. I'm sorry, I'm just
Okay.
recognizing that I hadn't been tracking your XP progress for the past couple sessions, so I'm just writing them down now, so it's up to date based on all the combats you guys just did. Okay, inside the box, you find a leather journal, well-loved. It looks like it's seen a lot of use. A coat of dust is on it as well, though, so it might not have been used for quite some time.
Ooh.
Oh, it's a book.
I love books.
It's a learning book. Put it
Here
away.
we go, Cal.
Throws it at me.
Wait, but the book contained more secrets.
Yeah,
we'll
Cal.
find
read
out.
the
Book of
secrets.
secrets.
I need to roll to read the book.
Paging through the book, you see it has a bajillion entries in it. This is obviously a journal. On the inside, you see in cursive script, you see the initials RF on the inside cover of it, as if marking to who it belongs.
Any relevant entries about the house itself, or do I need to like spend some time?
You can roll investigation if you'd like to start piecing through what might and might not be relevant.
I'm gonna go to my little reading corner over here.
Your
Can I
pile of
walk
pillows.
over there and be nosy and give him the help action?
Sure.
Awesome,
What's
thank you.
this word? The.
Oh god.
Great.
Oh,
9.
Cal.
Oh no.
No, this ain't
Can I
about plants.
go over and do calming presence?
Oh yeah, you can. You can give him another chance. It's immediately overwhelming because there are so many entries, and a lot of it just seems like idle gossip. But you do get a sense that this journal does belong to, or did belong to,
Raleigh.
whoever lived in
Do
this
we
room, most likely.
we didn't know any of Raleigh's kids' names, did we?
If you do, you do, and if you don't, you don't.
That's better.
Okay, so because of this, you have found about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 entries that seem to be particularly interesting to you as you peer through it for about 5 minutes that you've sort of, earmarked to look at. You can go through them now, although you are sure they are quite lengthy. So, in the interest of using your time wisely, as we only have an hour of session yet, you can start looking through them now. You can look at them one at a time, or you can save it for next time you're resting or whatever. You do recognize that some of this stuff feels like it might be relevant, but since it's like 100 pages or so of writing,
Right.
and a lot of it seems bizarre.
What do you guys think? Do you want to take a little, 1 hour rest here? We can go through the book, see what's in it, or do you want to keep pressing on?
It might be useful looking through the later entries of the book, just so we can get a feel for what we might expect. Then we can try and explore, see if we can find another hallway upstairs.
Yeah, we can take
That's a smart idea.
a short sort of rest here, I guess.
Yeah. We can do a maybe 1 hour nap
We could go back to
if
the
you feel up to it.
too.
Go up to the what?
Just back to Oz's room.
Oh, true.
Just to be, if we're gonna camp for a sec, so that he can hang with the rug.
Yeah, this room is kind of dirty. Oz, remember the door.
What? Oh, I mean, the vent seems kind of safe. There's scary things in the hallway.
Are there? I think Delia's just in there right now.
she's in the room with you there.
Oh, hi. Oh, sorry. Hi, Delia.
So, Cal, do you want to read any of these now or save it for later?
If we're taking a nap, I think just any relevant information I can find about maybe the layout of the house or anything in the later entries about what we might be facing in terms of ghostliness.
Okay, so you
or if
just
he was
want
going crazy towards the end.
Like I said, there are 5 of them, and they don't seem to be. They seem to be all private, emotional, family gossip almost. There's not a lot of practical stuff, but the last one does. The last. You've noticed that the writer starts out as being a little bit snippy and full of himself and goes on to full losing it by the end. And the entries that are of relevance to you start in what we refer to as spring rain to so this basically the second month of spring in 1389 AL.
And what year is it now?
It is currently. Pull up the calendar. Do do. Do do. It is currently 1564 AL. So these are from 1389. So it's 11.
Old.
So yeah, like 175 years old.
Is there like anything relevant to the house? What's going on within it? What we might face? Anything like that?
I mean, there's plenty of details, but it is all buried in this. So that's why I said, if you'd like to read through any one of them now, I can read it to you or present it to everybody, or we can go through all of it. But if you want to start at the end of the last entry and like work your way back to see if anything is specifically relevant,
Yeah.
the last one seems
I think we'll
like...
start backwards.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So,
agree.
so this one is from Autumn Falls 2 Ale. And this is the final entry in here. I'll read it aloud to you, and then I will post it in chat afterwards. Father demanded that Cudgel eat with us in the dining room rather than by himself in the basement as he normally does. He seemed just as shocked as the rest of us. The whole meal was atrocious. Father praised him, and then this is emphasized, praised him, underlined, before us all. It made me sick. He knows how long I have worked, how he dismissed my ingenuity. He did it to spite me. Perhaps this was all Cudgel's plan. Wait for me to falter, then spring the trap on me. Yes, he does like traps. Perhaps it is time he was caught in one himself, Another paragraph starts. Father wants an heir, one without weakness. Cudgel's hideous half-orc form was enough to keep him banished to the basement, but now his bloodthirsty nature shows Father his worth. I can bare my teeth and claws too, Cudgel, so-called brother. Who will be the heir when you are impaired as I have been? What follows are several diagrams and designs of what looks to be like a coffin of some kind with spines. Kel, I'd like you to make a intelligence save.
Oh lord. Intelligence save.
Okay,
Nice.
great. Perfect.
Oh, he's up there.
This seems to be like a diagram, and based on the like all the engineering equipment around you, it seems like the keeper of this journal was designing some sort of trap for use on this person Cudgel.
Okay. Is it like a Rube Goldberg machine type thing? Is it in a specific room?
It doesn't have a specific room. It is like almost like blueprints of design. It looks like a sarcophagus. It looks like an Iron Maiden torture device, is what it looks like.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
Kel looks up and is like, "Hey guys, I think I found the Iron Maiden," and realizes he's alive.
You're the only one.
In the dark. How was he reading in there, guys?
Wait, where are you, Kel?
Hide and seek. No, I'm in the plant room. I went
Oh,
straight
really?
across the bear.
That's funny. Okay. Zoop. All right. Yeah, and there are other ones you can page through if you would like to. But yeah, that's what's on that final entry.
I feel like I should probably go back. Oh, hey.
Hi. Where the heck?
Well, I don't really like the bear rug, so I just kind of kept going. and then I noticed that I was alone, so I came back.
Your
But I
rug
found
is
some
nice
stuff.
to pet. His name's Mr. Bear.
Hi,
Sauce
Oz.
is
I bet he
Only
was
you
a
can
great
hear me.
bear. See, that's kind of my problem with it. I'm sure he was a great bear, but now he's just a rug. And
You'll
probably
have
for
to kill
nothing,
the
too.
others.
Maybe his ghost is still in here somewhere.
I'm all around you and inside you. The pink one talks too much. She must be first to go. Yuck.
You guys hear that too, right?
What? Hey!
I'm
What?
sorry, what?
All
Huh?
right.
Well, I found diagrams of this, like, Iron Maiden. It seems kind of like what
Excellent.
was on the stained glass thing outside.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That is good and bad.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems to me like it's a torture device or a trap of sorts that one of the brothers made for another one because he was jealous. I assume then when we get there, wherever it is, it'll probably be very haunted.
Yeah, that sounds like something my
Wait, we're
brothers would
gonna
do.
look for a torture device?
Sounds
Dang,
like
I
fun.
used to wish I had siblings, but now I guess I don't.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they're ride or die, but yeah, it's like it's all or nothing.
Way you remember. You remember, like one of your siblings, you could choose who, just like, or maybe multiple of them locking you in a closet in your house and not letting you out.
It was mostly Axel, but yeah, I think at some point every single one of his siblings has done that.
Or you've done it. It's a rite of passage.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah, the old torture
Good times.
closet. Yep, that's normal sibling stuff. Nothing strange about that,
Yep.
Cal. He ruffled his hair.
Ugh, don't remind me.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it also means that there is a basement. So another place
But we're
to check out.
ascend.
Yes.
Step 1 is ascend. I think basement's further down the list.
Yeah,
I couldn't agree more.
only if necessary. Basement.
Should we go to the other side of the stairwell?
I like that idea.
I guess
Not
so.
really.
We've exhausted this side, it seems like. Also, do we get
Hey!
the benefits of a short rest?
He didn't really rest yet.
What? We've been lounging on these couches while Kel's reading.
That didn't take that long to read. Okay, so you guys walk down the hallway through the foyer and across to the other side of the house. And this is Soul Sanctum in Hollow Knight, isn't it? Sounds like it.
Yeah, it is.
Recently played this. Okay, so you walk up, and the end of the hallway is sort of similar to the one that you were previously on. I'm just gonna, it ends in more of these murky windows that seem like they have some sort of curse to them, blocking the light from outside. And there are sort of ornate wooden doors that you believe likely lead to the chapel.
Chapel sounds good.
Go confirm the location of the chapel.
Okay, as you enter the doors, you see this place.
Ooh.
Oh, Final Fantasy VII.
I didn't think about that, but yeah, add that to the references list, I guess. You fall
Yeah,
in
oh,
through the
this is a
ceiling
chapel.
into a manic pixie dream girl's arms. When you really should have been with the busty bartender from the slums.
Hello,
Afrosity.
nos dos.
Okay. You enter a chapel. It is overgrown with light, with plant life, but it also seems to strangely be the only place in the house where actual sunlight is radiating in. Since it's still daylight outside, there's light streaming in from these stained glass windows. There does seem to be some sort of enchantment on it that is sort of filtering the sunlight slightly, but you can tell just by looking at it that whatever dark magic is at play here is not as strong in this area. To the left side of the room, you do see a statue of a beautiful woman carved in marble, and it seems to sort of emanate a peaceful energy.
I just quickly do a divine sense to see if this is a trap.
Okay, you get no sense of... Oh, you get the sense that there is a spirit residing within the statue. However, you do not get a sense of negativity or evil from it. You just get the sense that it is probably
It
a
is
ghost.
undead.
Yeah.
I think what Waylon will do is just kind of like, kind of back of the hand pat Ronnie on the arm, and then point at the statue. And then he'll remember that we have that whole telepathic communication, and I would like to roll to try and speak to Ronnie in their mind.
Right.
Friendship tattoo.
Okay, it's just fizzles.
Yeah. I gotta try.
Ronnie, as you enter this room, your cleric senses are kind of tingling. You do get the sense that this seems like a reprieve from the mansion's dark energy. If there was ever a safe place to rest within these walls, the walls, this might be the place. You also get a tinge of divine energy coming from the statue.
Like, trying to get your attention and pointing to the statue.
Yeah, they'll, I guess, nod and just trying to go over and inspect it. Is there like a plaque or any info or?
There is not. There's no obvious signs of a description on it. The statue looks incredible condition. It seems to be of a beautiful woman with a confident and hopeful gaze towards the heavens.
Can I see what she's looking at? Like, does her eye line match anything?
Looking up, she seems to be... it looks like her eyes are almost... they're depicted as being mostly closed, almost as if she is basking in the light of the room streaming in.
What are the 3 lines next to the pews?
That is something I forgot to put in the original artwork here, but that is another vent.
Gotcha.
Probably connected to the rest of the ventilation in the house.
Neat.
Way's gonna walk up to the statue, close enough to where Ronnie is, and just go, "What's up?"
To Ronnie?
No, to the statue. Also, sure, do you want to zoom out on the camera so lovely audience can see
Certainly.
the chapel?
I was looking for this song.
As you say sup to the statue, I need you to make a wisdom save.
Okay.
You get the sense that something is trying to magically reach out to you, but it seems unsure. It's almost as if waiting for something. Ronnie, even though you were not the one to speak first, you also feel this sense emanating, almost like the faint aroma of a long, like the very faintest aroma of a lingering perfume.
How it's like person sized.
It's a little. It's about as tall as you are. Slightly larger than life, I think.
I think they'll look away a little bit, sort of still facing the statue. Do you think this is Eleanor?
Wei looks at Ronnie, looks at the statue, and says, Lady Slater, is this you?
As you guys say Eleanor and Lady Slater, the statue starts to glimmer a little bit, and for a moment you see projected before the statue, almost like a mask or layer over it, you see an image of this woman. But then it fades back away.
And we help you? Are you trapped?
You feel a spark of divine light coming from the statue, but it seems to be reaching out to you, specifically Ronnie, but it seems to be waiting for something.
Maybe try
Or
a
try giving it a flower. Yeah.
Sure, I'll give her one of my flowers.
The flower falls from the statue and rests on a pile of other plant life. You get the sense that this this statue has become accustomed to plant life in this overgrown state. Ronnie, make a wisdom save. Natural 20.
Nice.
You are in a chapel, and you are a cleric. The altar is in disrepair, overgrown. Could it really be so simple as offering this thing a prayer?
I will do so. Like with the that storm god altar we passed in the woods on the island. Sort of just clear it up a little bit without really harming any of the plants. And I think I'll also friendship tattoo everybody to say, like, if you would like to join, you're welcome, but you are not obliged.
It's non-denominational.
And then I think sort of, yeah, like just like sit down on my knees in the sort of meditative pose, and try to reach out and thank the house for the chapel and thank Eleanor and ask it for guidance and support as we attempt to free or let to rest this family in this house.
As you do so, you feel a warming presence washing over you, emanating from the statue itself, and it gives you pause for a second, but eventually you feel what feels like a very warm, loving hand on your head and then on your shoulder. And as you look up, the statue has projected what looks like the full, almost corporeal, though slightly translucent vision of Eleanor. And she steps before you, almost as if she was there, which makes you almost want to rise to your feet to be like, okay, what's happening now? But she looks at you with a very caring smile, and then to each of you in the room. It's a little bit strange, as she is... Oz, you can sense, even though this seems like a nice lady, that, like, her hair is floating in a slightly magical way. She almost looks like she is sort of, like, swimming through the air around you. And
This is very unnerved.
yeah, very unnerving, because it just seems so ethereal, but at the same time, not threatening. You're not picking up any bad divine sense vibes. After a moment of looking at you, she focuses solely on you, Ronnie, and says, "Dear visitor, I sense the goodness in you. Please, heed my words. My family's spirits are ill at ease. Their spirals of detriment and decay, jealousy and hatred, stem from my own sorry fate. Please, retrieve my voice from the interloper in the ballroom. Once it is in your possession, play it for those who torment these halls. Free them from their misery. Though they were never my children in life, I pray that my voice can reach them and relieve their suffering once and for all." With that, her spirit sort of like resolves itself back into the statue and dissipates.
Well, I suppose the ballroom it is.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess that solves the mystery of how the hell did we cleanse this place.
I hope by doing this we can
sorry.
set her free too.
We have to sing something in the ballroom?
Finn was not listening.
You taught that text in the chat.
No. It's not a
All right.
it's not a letter.
We
You
have
had to pay attention.
collect her voice from the interloper in the ballroom,
Yeah, you got
and
the gist.
then play it. I missed. I was typing. I missed if it was like a place to play it or something about that, or if it was just like I don't know. Is it a
You
record?
got it.
We have to also find the record player.
Well, maybe her voice will speak to us when we find it.
Maybe it's like
if I can hear it, I can mimic
idea.
it.
That is,
That's true too. I didn't think of that. Oh man. Oh, I'm glad that doesn't fuck anything up. That would have been crazy. Just totally. Well, that's a cool idea. Maybe there's some way to incorporate that, but that's funny. Yeah. Always got to remember everyone's innate abilities in the back of my head.
And I have to say, I think I prefer finding a lady's voice in the ballroom to finding the torture device in the basement.
Well, sounds like we're also
Yeah,
going to
that's
have to
nice.
go to the basement, though.
Yeah, no, I prefer pretty lady in the ballroom than torture basement. I agreed.
Well, here we are. We find the basement. We open the door. We throw a torch in, and then we close the door. No more worries.
But then it burns down the house that we want to live in.
And then we free all the ghosts in the house, and we have a nice piece of land to build a non-haunted house in.
I mean, it all
We don't
checks
have the
out.
time to build a whole ass house.
But somehow we have the time to clear a whole ass house of ghosts.
Well, you know, like the lady said, we just gotta play her voice in the
We're gonna have
ballroom.
Like the
The
lady
ghost
said.
gardener outside who's gonna help us.
Just so
clean up the house.
unfazed
That
by
was
this
nice.
shit.
Can we get him to help?
Yes,
Maybe
he's going
we
to
go in the
after we clear the
basement.
house. Oh, with the basement. I don't know if he can help with the basement. He's the help.
If anything, maybe we can burn the basement. We'll get there, you know? We'll figure it out when we get there.
I mean,
One thing at a
basements are
time, yeah.
usually stone.
Oh my god. I feel like Bob from Bob's Burgers while the kids are talking.
It's Bob's Burgers!
I think of it as Dad's Burgers. Gene, you work here every day.
Well, before that, should we rest here for a spell and maybe go through the rest of those entries?
Yeah, well, I guess it wouldn't be the first time I took a nap on a pew.
No.
Same.
Raises an eyebrow.
Ronnie looked over slightly sternly.
I did the eye open sleep when I was okay, you guys.
I'm picturing Way at a Six Flags, and he's sleeping on a statue of Pepe Le Pew. Ah.
Can't blame you. Pretty boring. Sorry, Fabian.
I'm pretty sure he agrees with you.
Oh, yes, I don't care for all this chapel nonsense. Just a bunch of, uptight zealots who... Oh, sorry, Ronnie.
She's been extremely helpful.
Alright, so you guys can take a short rest now if you would like to, and get the benefits of that short rest.
What time of
How long
day
can we
is
rest in
it?
here?
Well, short rests are usually about an hour, right? And it is currently... It was probably 11:30 by the time you got here, so it's probably about 12:30 noon.
Mm.
You do get the sense, and that this would be a safe place to rest if you needed to rest for longer. In that you wouldn't be, harmed, or it's a safe reprieve from anything else in the house. However, the longer you stay in the house, and the more likely it is that things may become aware of your presence. And you've already caused a little bit of chaos in the other hallway, so perhaps, there's repercussions.
Yelling conversations in the vents.
Well,
I'm gonna
maybe
bang
we
this
can
rock
try and-
against the walls.
Maybe we can do the ballroom, and then we can take a long rest before tackling the basement.
And if you,
Sure.
yeah, sounds great.
Can we review the other info stuff during the short rest?
The book. Okay, yes. Where would you like to start? Would you like to work back in time for the entries, or would you like to start at the beginning?
Yeah, we'll go backwards again. We started at the end.
Okay, this is the immediate prior entry to that. This is Autumn Falls.
Not the dining room one?
What?
So when you read it to us before, the first entry, to my knowledge, the first entry we read was
Father demanded that Cudgel eat with us in the dining room. That's the
Yes.
beginning of the final entry in there. Yeah.
okay.
So this one is the entry from I think earlier that week, that very same week. It says, "Strange days. Townspeople, the filth of Hallows End," that's the town that you guys were in, that Dvorak lives in. "Filth of Hallows End," he's referring to the people of the town as filth, "tried rallying against us. Strange to have such nice things and be surrounded by such filth. Cudgel put them down. One by one in his traps they fell. I underestimate his ingenuity. We are all in his debt, for not a bit of harm came to us. Strange, though. He moves so silently, almost like a specter. He speaks not, asks not of us, but when we needed him most, there he was for us. A blessing, but a strange and indeed violent one. I saw the cracked head of a woman who tried to raid Aurelia. It turned my stomach, and yet I smiled." That's where that one ends. We'll post it in chat now.
Very cheerful stuff.
It's bad family.
Yeah, my brothers can be shitty. Not that shitty. I'll give them some credit.
Would you like the one before that?
Yes, please.
Okay. This one is from Spring Shine, so a different season earlier in that same year, though. It says, Father has failed me. He has failed me. That's underlined in caps. I have not failed him. He has failed me. Oh, wait, she thinks D&D is Do Not Disturb. No, Dungeons and Dragons. The tabletop game. Okay. Father has failed me. He has failed me. I have not failed him. He has failed me. His mind is too old, too set in its ways to accept my ingenuity. The nature of my designs could help improve mining the world over. He does not wish for me to be in the public. He is ashamed of me. Is that it? I hate him for it now. I cannot impress him if perfection is beneath him. I feel like destroying all I have created. I don't know what life there is for me here. I cannot find what I need to thrive. I am doomed in these walls.
Depressing. Maybe I really am glad that I don't have, like, siblings and stuff like that.
No, it sounds like he's just got a shitty dad.
Yeah, this family,
Oh.
more than others, seems pretty dysfunctional.
Well, yeah.
This is the previous entry before that, from, I think, the month prior to the one we just read. Yeah, Mar, this is the players who are the other people here in the Discord chat with me are currently reading from a journal that they found in this haunted house. So this is all fictional lore for these the stuff we are reading right now. This one says, I have failed in my upkeep of this. I let my mind wander to thoughts better left unwritten. Callista troubles me more than Fidelia, and rightfully so. She seems a sadist, and an eerie one at that. But that is not truly what troubles me. In truth, I am excited. My designs will be ready soon. I hope to impress Father with them. I sound like a child saying that, but it is true. That is what this journal is for, to write the things too embarrassing to speak aloud. And how freeing it is to admit them. I will have to find a special lock for this journal. I cannot let the others see. Another paragraph. This journal will just be for me, alone in this room, locked away, safe. I can be free with myself here. Why am I so afraid? I do not think of myself as such. I hate myself for being such. I am small. So I should be afraid? This is how the outer world must see me. I have not seen the outer world. These thoughts are strange and bewildering. How does Fidelia do this? I feel enraged. This entry seems to be the author struggling with his own ability to journal in a certain way. Oh wait, I forgot to include the timestamp on that one. Wait, no, it's there.
Did these kids never go outside? That's kind of what I'm picking up here.
Yeah, that's what it
It
sounds
seems like it. And they killed everyone else in the town?
This is the first entry in the journal. And the last one that caught your interest, but it's also like the very first one at the beginning of this. A lot of the other stuff in here, Kel, is like doodles and diagrams and stuff like that, and just some square thoughts. These ones that you read are the few that are semi-coherent, followable things. This one is from a week prior to the one we just read. It says, I spied Callista writing thoughts in a journal of her own. One moment, please. I think there's a mistake in this that I need to correct.
Mm-hmm.
Because I believe in this journal entry, yeah, yeah, okay. Sorry, I mixed up the two sisters' names here, and I just wanted to double check that. So this says it should read, I spied Fidelia writing thoughts in a journal of her own, and she chastised me for peering over her shoulder. Should a person be ashamed of his curiosity? Perhaps her own endeavors into botany would be improved by some curiosity. Then again, it did kill the cat, as they say. I inquired as to the subject matter, hoping to pry about her research, which of course she is just as coy about sharing. But to my surprise, she was writing her feelings and thoughts. Not poetry per se, but just journaling as an outlet for the thoughts welling up within her. I'm no stranger to writing. I do so fervently, taking notes and concocting wild designs. What I do not do is write freely, putting my secret notions down on the page. This is my first experiment with such behavior. Fidelia seemed to snidely imply I would not be as tightly wound as my devices should I have the outlet. Petty bitch at times, but perhaps she does care for my well-being. Impossible to tell with that one. She is my sister in name only, though I suppose I have two of those. And I will post this in the chat here. Interesting. I got the
That's a
second
mood.
one, but
So we're still going chronologically? Like, is it still, this still fits in before?
yeah, all
Or
of
is
these.
this journal will be just for me at the very beginning?
Yeah, this most recent one was the very first entry, and the first one you read was the last entry. We read it in reverse order, but yeah.
Okay, cool.
But if you copy paste them, in reverse order, you can from when the date timestamps are, you can put it together in the way it should be written.
I wonder if it's worth finding the journals of all of these fucked up siblings.
Do
Well,
we think that the botanist's journal was in the plant room, Cal?
That could be the case.
That does.
I was kind of wrapped up in this book when I went inside, and I didn't look to see if they'd stopped arguing or having that orgy, but maybe they're over it now.
I forgot that.
I mean, if this journal was in,
Find out if there's a lot of pollen in there, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a plantologist.
Plantologist.
What would pollen have to do with it?
You have to teach Oz about the bees and the bees.
The bees and the flowers.
Not the bees.
you'd think that after having such a healthy outlet like journaling, they wouldn't need to go and kill everyone.
shall we go to the ballroom?
Might as well.
Might as well.
Okay. All right. So you guys are going to try to leave this room. You guys, if you haven't gotten your short rest, you can get that. And yeah, you can leave. So are you gonna head back down the hallway to the foyer? To explore more from there. That's probably the
Well, there's nothing else upstairs, right?
yeah. Besides the stained glass window, you've basically explored the second floor from what you can tell.
Can we look at the stained glass window for just a quick moment?
Yes, you can. Let me bring you the map of that.
I'm gonna see if I can label that so we know who we're dealing with.
Oh, to try to make notes on it a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
Iron Maiden It's
a little bit
probably
too
going to
far.
be.
Well, it was made by this guy. I
R.
initially thought it would be, uh, damn, what's his name again?
Control.
Raleigh. But it seems like there's another sibling with the initial R because this is one of.
Oh, I'm not.
Cudgel, yeah, we'll probably
right.
find Cudgel in the Iron Maiden, or at least it's
Yeah.
haunted by his ghost.
Yeah. But Fidelia, she's the botanist, so.
Yeah. And I assume Callista is that eerie one.
The clown?
The eerie sadist. Ow.
And then we're not sure. Could be R.
I think so. The lower right looks maybe more like traps, like a trap like in like
Yeah.
woods and stuff.
If we're assigning one sibling to each picture, then I would say Cudgel is probably top left and R is bottom right.
Oh. I was
Right?
I
thinking
couldn't do
Because,
text. Sorry,
well,
what?
in the journal, RF, seemed to be making the Iron Maiden to trap Cudgel, right?
Yeah.
So it's either haunted by the Iron Maiden is, I guess, either haunted by this guy or haunted by Cudgel who died to that trap and never left.
Hmm. The second sounds more likely to me. I mean, I don't know. I don't know ghosts like that.
they,
Waits
Do
all
you
week for
think we
D&D, gets in. I don't know, man. I don't fucking care about any of this.
maybe we may find some more details. I'm not sure that any of these people will be waiting for us in the ballroom. Eleanor called it an interloper. And what's
Bad dad.
his name?
Yeah. What does interloper mean, do we think? Does that mean like ghost hunters or
not even Google's it on her side, but just like
no, like in the
In the
context
Oh,
context
okay,
of this,
okay.
right?
I thought you
I
were
know
just
what
showing your whole
interloper means.
ass. I'd be like, Kel, do my homework.
The
Well,
groundskeeper mentioned that there have been a lot of
Garrett
people who've come in and never left.
and Jared
Right.
said that the energy was not entirely only from the family. There may have been some more trouble.
Yeah.
Also,
And the
looking at the picture now,
groundskeeper.
is that a window within a window? Behind the dad is a window. On the window. That's crazy.
The dad looks like he's in the chapel, which is fucked up.
Yeah. But
Do an investigation on the bad dad panel.
Okay. Investigation.
Nice.
Looking at
Nice.
it specifically, you see elements in the background of the stained glass, and the chair itself. It doesn't. It looks like it has a similar size and shape window as the one in the chapel. However, it doesn't seem like it's necessarily exactly the same room. There's some elements of it. For example, that the chapel stained glass window was multicolored, whereas this one is more of a plain window.
Mm.
So
Mm.
you're starting to think that based on the size of this, there might be another room that you haven't been to that this picture is referring to.
It could
Okay,
be
maybe
Are the
whatever's
that's not the
plants
chapel.
here.
There's
are the
another
plants in the
room that's
picture
in
like actually there too, or is that just like the image generation?
What plants? Oh, in the background?
Well, it kind of
The
looks like there's trees in the background, like indoor plants.
Yeah, I think some of those are potted plants and some of them are outside the window too.
Mm.
But the main takeaway is that it does not one-to-one match any room you've been in, even imagining, years of overgrowth.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Bad Dad is in the conservatory with a lead pipe, I guess.
Bad Dad is Colonel Mustard.
Kind of, yeah.
He does look like Colonel Mustard. Yeah.
Well, should we go find the ballroom still, or do we think that needs to be addressed or conclusively now?
Oh, I've gotten what I wanted out of this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm curious what the ballroom looks like.
We'll bring you back to
Besides, Eleanor
there.
asked us herself, right? It would be rude not to do that.
Yeah, nobody wants to piss off a ghost.
So, this purple carpeting there is like the second floor hallway there, basically, for the purposes of just a map. And the pink box up here is where the stained glass window is.
So the whole time we could have just gone right and found the chapel.
Oh yeah.
We went
Oh
left
yeah.
instead.
Incredible.
I mean, it's not like there was like a trail of stained glass leading you there, though. So it's not like you could have known. It was just open, so you could have gone either way.
All right. Where do we feel like a good ballroom would be? Sorry, Ronnie.
Well, logically, it would be for a lot of guests, right? So somewhere close to the entrance, maybe like one of the first doors to the left or the right.
Okay, but hear me out. If you're a guy who likes to murder guests or make your children murder guests, hypothetically.
Right. Are you thinking this is more like an H.H. Holmes?
Oh hell yeah!
From what I
I
know,
mean, yeah, I guess we can just open doors and look inside.
I would guess this one
Scooby-Doo
with the
style.
rug leading to it.
Yeah,
But-
ballrooms are usually in the center, I think.
Now you have to metagame and be like, how much does Shore know about house construction? This is gonna perhaps a lot, and maybe it's a compliment to me that I theoretically am supposed to. I put places where I like them.
Can I see what this is?
Delian,
Finn, why are you going back towards the main entrance?
Sorry.
I know we're eager to get out.
Can you what now?
Is this anything?
It's like some sort of thing.
Okay.
Oh, that's a stuffed alligator head on the wall.
Okay, cool.
Ronnie, as you're back over there, though, as you got here for the first time, you also recognize now that there is an area underneath the staircase. What looks to be a small alcove there.
Is there anything cool in there?
There is a doorway under the staircase.
That's
Like a
probably...
big, fancy doorway?
No.
Well, also, there's another door over here, everyone.
Oh, well, there's either a 10-year-old wizard who lives under there, or it's the basement.
That's a good one.
I hope that's not a reference that you're gonna make at my room.
That's how much he lied about his age? Oh my god.
Holy shit, you're 10?
Yeah.
Not then.
Emotionally,
Okay, well
maybe.
then logically it can't be your room because it has to be for a 10-year-old.
You open it up and a bunch of 10-year-old skeletons fall out.
Oh my god.
This joke just got dark.
All right, fuck it. Let's open this door and just see what
Yeah,
happens.
let's go. Let's do it.
Okay.
I open door.
As you attempt to open the door, it opens a little bit. It's not locked. It appears to be jammed a little bit, or like stuck on something.
Can I just like look through the crack and see if this is ballroom?
Yeah, as you look through, you hear occasionally the sounds of like shuffling, like something's moving in there, and you swear you hear, for just based on your mom's piano, you feel like you hear some like light tapping of the keys.
Oh, okay. Maybe good news. This might be the right direction.
Maybe.
I'm gonna do one divine sense just so I can get a feel for what's in there.
There's
And on a divine
Can I have
sense, just
one-
like a jog around the room.
you get the sense that there is something very not divine in there.
Oh.
Cool. I hate that.
You get the sense that there, much like the room upstairs, there are multiple undead within. And they seem to be
Waylon-
moving around rapidly.
Are they
Waylon, this is the first time Waylon's gotten like pale, and it looks like he may yarf. He's just like, I don't like it anymore.
Hey, what did you see?
What is it, boy?
Smell. Smell bad. I think this is the ballroom. I think they're ball dancing in there.
They're balling.
Yeah, they're balling in there.
Okay, well that's good, right?
It's, yeah,
Then
it's good.
if
I mean,
they're
technically,
dancing,
yes. Yeah, but they're
Alright.
probably gonna start dance fighting us.
So what if we just
It's a capoeira ballroom.
what if, hear me out, Kel, you have that spell.
Why
that
do your
makes
ideas
us-
always involve sending someone else to die?
No, listen. Kel has that spell that makes
Kel
us all
has the
pretty
spell.
undetectable. So if we all just sort of dance our way into the room, we can get a better idea.
You
I
just
was
want to
just-
dance. Admit it.
I was just gonna say we do the goblin dance in there. I
Oh,
wasn't
you're
gonna
right.
like,
You got some dance proficiency. Why do I give you things? You always find the silliest way to use them. This is why.
technically, I wasn't even there. You just knew I was gonna ask for that bullshit. You gave this to me.
It was
You
free.
enabled
I just
me.
thought Oz would like a fun dancing thing. Let's be honest.
Oz was sad, so he didn't
He
even get
didn't
the
even get to
proficiency.
vibe. He just danced sadly nearby.
And now it's all paying off.
Yeah.
We can
So you
goblin
want to
dance,
literally waltz on in there.
Oh my god.
yes, but
only way.
undetected because of your druid shit.
What?
Oz
Oh,
pulls
pass me
out
that
Make
his
us
trick.
look more
bow tie for
ghostly.
Scorch's party. Okay, I'm ready. I'm dressed.
Alternatively, I go in invisible, or I make someone else go in invisible. Any takers?
Being invisible, if we get in a combat scenario, might not be as helpful.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what you want to hear.
No, that's true. That's very true. It's hard to imagine fighting dancing ghosts, but I hear you.
Here's
You
the
mean
thing,
in
I don't
someone
think they're
else's
ghosts.
campaign, it would be hard to imagine. In this one, with the Pac-Man shit and Donkey Kong, it's par for the course, I guess.
Unfortunately, I do hear movement. I don't think it's ghosts. I think that it's physical.
That's more disgusting. I hate that.
Yeah.
I thought we were dealing with like a haunted mansion dancing in the ballroom moment.
Like a Dancing in the Moonbeam moment? No, it's not one of those.
Unfortunate. Okay. Fuck invisibility. Kel, let's waltz on in there, shall we?
Sounds like a plan.
That's all I got. Ronnie, Mayor, any
Mayor.
feedback?
I mean, I have a feeling that we're gonna need to address whatever's in there and lay it to rest.
And yeah, but we might as well just try dancing it and see
Regardless,
what happens.
Mhm.
Yeah. Going undetected as far as possible is probably good, right?
Yeah, and hey, look, there's 6 of us. Everyone gets a partner, and we just waltz on in there.
Before
I do
I
want to point out that if we
Yeah.
open the door and it's loud and they just look at us, it's probably not gonna work.
We could play it off as like a gust of wind, dramatically blew the
Wait,
door
yeah.
open.
Oil if you
Hold
want to
on.
oil the hinges first.
Finn, don't you have that thaumaturgy thing? Couldn't you just give us a dramatic entrance?
Yes, for sure. What kind are we
I
thinking?
gesture. The kind that blows the doors open.
Right,
Not the
right.
same stealth.
Well, it would be stealth because it would just look like the wind, is what I'm thinking.
Oh, I see.
Mm-hmm. So, yes, not stealthy, but also maybe in this
Standing
context.
by the door, it'll just be. I don't know. They're probably zombies. They can't be that smart.
Well, zombies aren't as bad as ghosts.
Oh, that's where you draw the line?
Have you seen the ghosts we've encountered?
They are pretty gnarly, but zombies are smelly, so that's my line, I
They
guess.
also eat brains.
It's like little
Smelly. That
shambling
barely enters into
corpses.
it.
Okay. Everyone, partner up, I guess.
The door is still jammed. Been jammed this whole time.
Wait,
Or just take like a stick and try to poke it in there, try to unjam whatever's there.
yeah. Ronnie.
Can I try and see what's jamming the door? Like, is there something propped up against the door?
Yeah, it seems like it doesn't feel like it is immovable. It just feels like there's probably a lot of you can see what looks like a pile of chairs in the way.
Oh,
That are just
chairs in the way.
they're just kind of wedged. They're not like wedged under the door frame in a specific way to keep things out. It's just like there's just a bunch of junk in the way. It would probably take a little bit of brute forcing to muscle your way in.
Do you think
Okay.
that this door also goes there?
I was gonna say, what do we feel about that door and also being an entrance?
That will probably lead to another room with more ghosts that we have to fight. What if we just have Oz catapult one of the chairs like, catapult the chairs out, away from the door, to force all the other chairs away from the door, and then we can enter in.
Ooh,
This is
that's
a ghost
true. We
house.
might
The
get distracted
chair.
by flying chairs.
Yeah, this is a ghost house. Ghosts through chairs, right? That's a thing.
I feel like a chair might be a little bit too heavy for me. It really depends. If it's like one of those like cheap foldy chairs, maybe, but if it's like a solid wood chair, it might be too heavy.
Yeah,
Solid
I
wood
would
chair.
say the full chair would probably be too heavy to fully catapult in the air, but you might be able to tip it with a catapult spell in a way that is beneficial.
Hmm.
I mean, does anyone have like Thunder Wave or Shatter?
I think I do, actually. I do.
Yeah, you
I
could
have
just
Thunder
push
Wave.
it
Smite?
with something that push.
It is very loud, though, right?
We're already bashing through a door with chairs. Are we really worried about sound?
If we just step
That's
away from the
true.
door.
I mean, it seems like we have two schools of thought going on here, right? One is to sneak in and try and do this undetected-ish. The other is just brute violence.
Violence, brute, dance! Damn it!
Well, we are at the midnight mark on the East Coast, so if you would like to see what's beyond the door, perhaps you should make a judgment call.
Are you sure we shouldn't just start next week with another 20 minutes?
More door dithering.
Dithering?
Yeah.
And you can.
Dithering.
You can. Gives me more time to prep the next city. I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do.
Okay, fine. Let's just do it. Let's go in there. I'll thunderwave the door and we step in and see what we're dealing with.
Oh boy.
Thunderwave fails. What else you got? No, I'm kidding.
I'm sorry, what?
The door was unlocked the whole time. There were no chairs. I gaslit us.
I just wanted attention and to dance.
That's
okay.
true middle child behavior.
So Thunderwave, it emanates from you in a specific direction, right? In a cone.
Anything that's unsecured goes flying, it says in the spell description, which I'll put in chat.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So basically, in a 15-foot cube.
Yeah, so it's like a 15-foot square coming from me outwards.
Okay, I would
If I stand
recommend.
here.
Yeah, I would recommend you guys don't stand next to this while this happens. All right, for expediency's sake.
Back.
What's that?
I stepped back.
Okay.
Because of the thunderwave.
All right, so Kel blasts the door. The chairs on the other side rattle out of the way, and the door flies open. Inside, you see an ornate and rundown, but beautiful in terms of architecture, ballroom. As soon as the doors bust open and hit the other side of the wall, it feels like there is an eerie calm in there.
This is worse.
You do not see.
Stairs.
You see tables and chairs. You see a stage. Yeah, that's not relevant. That's just a, what do you call it? A reference image.
Oh, this isn't going to the actual map.
Oh, I see.
No, yeah. This is we would. There's another a map.
Just a
if you
chair
guys...
closet.
It's a closet full of chairs. I should have done that. Oh shit! If I was improvising
Oh my
something,
God.
I should have done that. Or it's a closet full of chairs in front of another door that's slightly more jammed.
Then now all the chairs have been blown against.
Yeah. The chairs have somehow splintered and wedged into the new door in such a way that it's impassable. Yeah, it almost feels like all the sound in the room is gone. It's like, it's not some magical silence effect, but it just feels like eerie. You swear you heard a piano, slightly, just like one or two notes. And you feel
Can I
like
see the piano now?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
It looks unattended.
I'm so tempted to walk over and start playing something on the piano. Someone probably should stop me.
Nah, this is fun.
Okay, Waylon just like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. I walk over to the piano and I start playing a melody.
Okay. Make a performance check. Okay, it's not that good. You plunk out a couple notes, just sort of fooling around.
I play chopsticks.
There's no real response in there. You feel like there's something inside this room that wants to come out, but something's holding it back. Are the others following him in, or are you hanging outside and waiting to see him get punished for this?
Ronnie's going in.
Yeah, I'm in too.
Me too.
Okay. So at this point, wait, let me go back to the foyer. And I'm just going to group you guys up real quick so I can copy and paste you into the next map. Copy. Okay.
Oh.
As you
Oh.
enter the room, the doors slam shut behind you, and a you begin to see ghosts, couples poofing and appearing all around you in the air above you. Some on the same level as you, some floating around in the air. They're all holding hands and staring at the stage, and suddenly a magical spotlight appears and highlights this woman on the stage, who takes the stage and uh, addresses you all as if she's about to begin a concert. Uh, and uh, she starts singing loudly, and all the ghosts begin to swirl around. Then she addresses you. I've waited decades for an audience to hear my voice. There's no use in crying now. It's all over. If he won't listen to me, then maybe you will. Do you hear me, Raleigh? She seems to be calling upwards into the house in this shimmering golden outfit, her hair bright red, her skin almost like painted with a harlequin mask. She seems to be not a corporeal spirit. You see the there's something keeping her on this plane, but she's also translucent as well. Uh, do you hear me, Raleigh? Time cast a spell on you, but you won't forget me. Well, I know I could have loved you, but you would not let me. I'll follow you down till the sound of my voice will haunt you. You'll never get away from the sound of the woman that loved you. Roll initiative.
Yo.
You know how much better this would be if Twitch allowed for licensed music right here?
What?
Oh no, Waylon.
I feel like if it's a dance number, then Oz's Dragon Dance needs to get a buff here or something.
Hey.
Is Delia gonna dance, or is she just gonna be a wallflower? Is she gonna Penelope this?
Penelope Bridgerton?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't even say it, but you know. You're just like, yes, that's correct.
I mean, yeah.
I was acknowledging the reference.
Mm-hmm. Did you watch that Bob's Burgers I was telling you about?
No, I
The one where they do some Bridgerton stuff? It made me so happy. She's gonna be involved. Delia's gonna be involved. We need these guys, though. Okay. All right. Okay, we are starting at the top of this turn. Oh yeah, Way got a bad thing. Also, for the purposes of this, I would say, let me draw something really quick. I placed you on this map, so that's not particularly fair. Wait, where are you?
Technically, I'm placed. I should be over by the piano,
Yeah, that's true.
wherever that is.
Piano, I imagine it's not really. Let's say the piano is like here. So Way, you would be like up here.
Oh,
Basically.
Oh boy, there he goes.
And the rest of you who came in shortly afterward, I would say because
I don't think that we would have waited so long that Way could have just
yeah, I agree with you.
right all the way over there.
Why is this doing this? I want corner. Kitty got a corner. So place yourself anywhere in here. That you would like.
My first thought when we entered this room was that was a very, very small woman standing up on the stage. I didn't realize the place was just that big.
She's very small. Okay. Now we are 11 minutes after the hour. Would you guys like to start this combat next time, or do a round?
Yeah.
I'm down for
Probably
let's
next.
do-
Yeah.
Yeah, next time.
Okay, great. Well, we will wrap it up here with Miss Affinity taking her turn next. And yeah, you can place yourself around this area. And Way, if you want to be like anywhere around here, I feel like you could
I
have
think
moved when she started addressing you back. So I feel like you probably would have had basically within 30 feet of wherever you are now, if you want to be.
picking up the hint that you were putting down.
I'm just saying it doesn't seem fair that everyone else got to move, and I just placed the piano where I pictured it being. Do you know what I mean? And I'm basing this off my old high school theater, and that's where the piano would be. Okay, so that will be it for now. You have engaged the Gold Dust Woman. So listen to a lot of Fleetwood Mac before next session to prepare yourself for what's about to happen. And yeah, there are dancing ghosts. So Finn was right on the Haunted Mansion reference there. So kudos to you for guessing that.
Could have waltzed in. Could have
Gotta
waltzed
waltz in, gotta waltz out. All right. Let's see. Let me bring up the old Twitchma box. So is anyone gonna be out next week? On the 16th?
Nope.
No.
Okay. Wait, what's Scone doing? Super Mario World with a stick. Eh? Just playing it straight? No challenge? Okay. Okay. All right. As for this stream and the retro streams on it, I will probably do something this weekend, but I just don't know when. But otherwise, we'll be back Monday for Master Sword Monday with more Ocarina of Time. If you want to check out more of our VODs, just go to... Wait. What is the command? D&D? Yeah. You can check out the playlist there on the YouTube. And I forget what else we're doing. Oh yeah, you can just come to the Discord too. But yeah, we're gonna head over to Sconebone now, and thank you all for playing. Thank you to the mods and the players and all the people who came in, the new follower, and all that good stuff. And yeah, I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Okay, rating. Okay.